Hello? Is anyone there? Is anyone... Oh, hold on. Is anyone there? I forgot how to stream. It's been too long. Hello? Hello? Hold on. You're in my house. My boutique. Hold on, she's working on it, alright? She's working. She aged 75 years. Okay. Hello? Hello? Oh my god. Holy shit. It's so good to see you guys! Hello! Hello! I missed you. I missed you guys. Hello! Hi, Rian. Hi, Stella Fives. Hi, Lord Penguin. Hi, The Best. Hi, Soul Star. Hi, Glitter M. Hi, Julie. Hi, Nando. Hi, ISD. Hi. The Best, did I say you already? Hi, The Best. You're the best. Oh, I forgot how to stream. Hold on, I'm relearning. Hi, everybody. Hi, Lucas. Oh, even my computer is remembering how to stream. Hold on, she's trying her best. Nushi Sushi, hi. Oh my gosh, how are you guys doing? I got back home 7 hours ago. Wait, no. 9, 8 hours and 20 minutes ago. 8 hours and 20 minutes ago. And I slept through almost all of it, except for that 20 minutes. So, I'm a little tired right now, I won't lie. Poor Kirha, he's still on the train. Hold on, I have so many things I need to tell you guys. I have so many things. I am not prepared at all for the stream, by the way. Fair warning. I told myself, oh yeah, I'll get all the photos ready. You know, I'll put all this stuff here now. And I couldn't reschedule the stream because a couple of you guys at the con were like, okay, I'll see you on the 27th. And I was like, yeah, I'll see you on the 27th. So I'm here on the 27th. How are you guys doing? It's been, what, 2 weeks since I've seen you? That feels like so long. I don't think I've ever not streamed for that long. Have I? I don't think so. Maybe. Anyways. Hi! Hi, fool! Wow. Okay, so. First and foremost, I got good vlog footage. It's not edited or anything, so I can't show it to you yet, but I did get good vlog footage. I did get footage of the concert, although I have not looked at it yet. So that remains to be seen, but I'm pretty sure it went well. I know I set up 3 cameras, one on the right, one in the middle, one on the left. And one of the side ones, I don't remember which one. I think the one on the right died at some point. But I don't know when. It might have been after my set. But that's okay. And I got a whole bunch of things. I met so many people. I didn't think... Okay, hold on. Hello, everyone. I was just in California for Offkai Expo Generation 4. I was guesting there with Asteroid Music Team. How are you doing today? Hello. Lovely to see you again. My name is Mimi. Are you new here? Hi. My name's Mimi. You knew that already. I am a part of Asteroid Music Team. And I do like art and animation and design and storyboarding and things. How do you introduce yourself? Lovely concert. Oh, my BGM's too loud. Jesus, I forgot how to do this, man. Thanks to Best. Forgot I turned that up. I turned it up because I was like, oh, well, I'll turn it right back down. Well, I didn't. I will say, good news. My nose is just a little like stuffy because I slept kind of like a rock, but I'm not sick or anything, so that's good. Okay, so this was I've met Monty and Johnny in person before, but this was our first time, all of us, meeting Kira for the first time in person. And it was kind of funny, because going into it, we didn't know what to expect. We were like, okay, because we've seen, I think, 3 photos of Kira over time. And we were like, okay, so he's got to be either... by the way, clarification, because apparently a lot of people didn't know this. Yes, Kira is a boy. Yeah, he writes songs from, like, I think, like, Miku or Gumi's perspective sometimes. So, like, there's some lyrics where it's like, I'm not the little girl that I used to be. You know, but he's a boy. He's a very gay man. Chicken man. Anyway, I was awesome because we met him and we were like, wow, he's actually really, really, really good looking. We're like shocked he doesn't post photos of himself. Now you guys all know what he looks like too from Twitter, but he's really good looking. It's crazy. Chicken man, yes. Well, he is chicken. And he is man. So, chicken man. I love his Gumi songs, especially Focus, absolute banger. Let's go. Okay. We don't get sniffed for once? Oh. You smell just as good as when I left ya. Just as good as when I left ya. Everyone was looking good. Oh, I'm glad you thought so. Wait, seeing some of the names of the people that I've met in person is kind of fun now. I'm like, wow, we have a secret connection. I don't know where I was going with that, but and it was really cool. I have to talk about some things that some of you did. Positive, but yes, I have to show you some things, but not yet. Let me go back to the beginning. I'm gonna get so lost if I don't. I wrote notes. Okay. Anyways, so we met Kira and we were all vibing like straight off the bat day one. So Mani and I flew in when we went there. We flew in later than Johnny and Kira. So you didn't hear that Windows noise, did you? No. Awesome. Cool. Anyways, so we flew in a little bit later. So Kira and Johnny were already at the Airbnb that we got. The first Airbnb. So with the way we did this was we went to one Airbnb, then we went to the hotel for the con, then we went to a second Airbnb, and we paid for the Airbnbs. But Offkai got us the hotel. Thank you, Offkai Expo. I have our fun time. Thank you very much. But yes. So, I heard Offkai's been especially notorious for malodor. We didn't go to the party floor, which is where it was supposedly really bad, but I will say I didn't notice any bad smell at all. Like, and we were in like the vendor's hall, artist alley, whatever you want to call it, and the community stage room, like multiple times. Fucking everything was in the damn community stage room. Who we kidding? But yeah, we had a couple bad things that happened, but honestly, that experience was so good. I just want you guys to know that was the best convention experience I've ever had in my entire life. It blew everything else out of the water. I love them so much. Mani, Johnny, and Kira, we all clicked so well, and they're so kind, and they're so sweet, and everybody is so funny. And we kept cuddling. we kept giving each other big hugs. Everybody gives such good hugs. It was great. Someone out stinkied Mimi. Mimi was not stinky. In fact, I forgot who it was. Somebody said I smelled good, and I was like, well, thank you. I am wearing perfume. I think it was somebody who like walked by me in the hallway. They were like, oh, you smell really good. And I was like, oh, thanks. Is that what a taste of my own medicine is like? Hi, Zenithor! Party floor to VTuberCon wild. Press X to doubt. No. Unless they were lying. But I was wearing perfume. I was wearing, I forgot the second scent in it. It's like magnolia and something. And then I put a little strawberry in. So, you know, maybe that. I don't know. Anyways. But yeah, everybody was so sweet and nice. Our first Airbnb, with the B and the B and the B and the B and the B. Our first Airbnb was really, really nice. It had like a cute little secluded backyard with like fake grass, but it felt very California. And it overlooked a mountain full of dead grass, which looked a little, I don't know, Monty really wanted to go for a hike. And I was like, I am not hiking up that fucking hill. Because it was like, okay, a hill is understated. It was like a mountain of just dead grass. There was no trees. I was like, girl, the UV index is 9 right now. Are you kidding me? I don't want to go hike up that fucking mountain. Can confirm all of Asteroid smells good. Pass the sniff check. Stella Paz, you sniff checked us. Well, you know what? That's good. That is true. Nobody smelled bad. Nobody smelled bad, but everybody showered frequently, so I don't know. I did try to not wash my hair that frequently, although I did shower because my purple. But then after the con, I was like, fuck it, we're showering. And, yes. Anyways, so the first Airbnb was really nice. It felt very modern. It was a nice big house. Had a bunch of bedrooms. We played hide and seek. They indulged me in hide and seek, and it was so much fun until we ran out of hiding spots. But also, I kept giving myself up because I was laughing too loud. Because they were like, Johnny was seeking one time, and I was in like the best fucking spot. They would have never found me because I was hiding behind on one of the king beds. I think it was Kira's bed. I laid like behind all of his pillows, like real flat. So you couldn't see me behind all the pillows because the way they were situated before that, it looked like it would have been the same. And I was laying back there. And he would never fuck found me if I didn't start laughing. I started laughing, gave myself up right away. And then he was like, Mimi, you have to shut the fuck up when you're hiding. And I was like, but he was singing the thank you BP. Oceans are browning, I think I'm drowning, thank you, BP. And I was like, what is this song choice? I don't know, it was very funny. And Monty, while I was there, Monty was hiding in a giant cabinet in the bathroom. So, it was just like my other screen for real. Hold on, let's take a gander. It was just like this other room. We're walking to the other room right now. Keep your immersion in check. Boom. And you see that little cabinet right back here? See that little cabinet? Well, that is what was hiding in the bathroom. A little scary, but fun. Let's go back to the other room now. Wee. Yes. Art imitates life, literally. That for real. Can Mr. Malwarebytes, can you stop, please? Can you stop, please? I'm streaming. Thank you. And it was really fun. Hold on. I did write notes. Hold on just a moment. Oh. I do want to make a whole bunch of extra little like drawings and stuff, but yes. Oh, okay. So we went on the first day we were there, right? Well, not the first day because we all arrived at nighttime, but the like day after the first day we were there, right? We went to San Francisco and we saw Alcatraz, and we didn't go see it, but we saw it from a distance. We saw the Golden Gate Bridge from a distance, and we saw a whole bunch of things. And then we kept saying about those guys who escaped Alcatraz. We were like, man, that swim's not that impressive. They could swim that. Of course they escaped. But everybody was like, no, the waters were cold and whatever. But I'm like, I don't know, that swim looked very swimmable. I won't lie. That swim looked very swimmable. Anyway, we went to Pier, I'm gonna get the number wrong, I think 39? Pier 39. There was a shit ton of sea lions there. We heard them from a mile away. They were like, and I was like, Kira. Because Kira and I always send pictures and videos of little seals and stuff to each other on like Instagram. I was like, Kira, do you hear that? And he was like, yeah, what is that? And I was like, seals. Although I think they're sea lions, but I was like, seals. And then we ran down the little boardwalk that we were on, and we saw so many of them. And that was truly beautiful. They were all like sunbathing together. That was a great vibe. And then we went on a really expensive Ferris wheel. I enjoyed it though. We took a nice photo. Hold on, I could bring it up because that one we posted. Blah, 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 blah. I had so much fun. There's like 60 million things I want to yap about, but I'm trying to go in order because if I don't go in order, we're scrupled. We're scrupled. Hold on. Hold. Also, this was the first time that Kira did a face reveal to the public, which I kept thinking about like every now and then, and I'd be like, oh yeah, that's kind of crazy, don't you think? Yes. Yes. Okay. I also posted photos of the costumes that I sewed, but let's just show you this for now. We're gonna go to the other screen. Easier for Mimi when we go to other screen. Okay, here come picture. This one. Oh, well. Boom! Wait, okay. So this one, we took this on my phone, but look how cute. Look how cute. My hair looked kind of like pinkish in this pic for some reason, but yeah. Yes! Hi, Crypto! Hi, Scene! Mister, get out of my drawer! Mister! Mister's gonna eat my shorts. Anyway, I missed my cats a lot. Anyways, but look, are we so cute? Everybody's so good looking, it was weird. I was like, what the heck is this? I'm surrounded by a bunch of supermodels. Especially when they were in the outfits for the concert. Hold on. Anyway, Kira's hair makes him look exactly like what I expected him to look like, I will say. Just the hair. Kira on the Offkai roster. Kira's a bird? Kira's IRL pick. Kira's real? Yeah. I like to think that Kira is a real boy until he gets like flustered and then he turns into the chicken. OMG, Mimi face reveal real? Well, see now, it's a little different for me because I've been face revealed since I was like 12. So. The face cards, yeah! We got all the little tradable cards. Hold on, we'll get there. I gotta get to the con. Oh my god. Anyways, we went on this Ferris wheel. This is from the Ferris wheel. It looks very cool. I love my fisheye lens. It was worth getting a phone that does that. I hadn't used it until then, but it was worth it. Also, while we're here, let me show you. I did finish the costumes. This one's Mani's. This is what I sewed for Mani Bagel. I love her. It's finished. She looked really good in it. She did have to wear shorts for the stage because her ass would have been out. But it eated. And I'm happy that I ended up doing the rib things so that they could be like removed. Like the bottom layer could be removed because we did end up moving the bottom layer. Just because it felt a little bulky. And I did think that on the mannequin too, but it worked out well. I had to do a couple random adjustments on like the top, like just a couple like random bring-ins because I made it quite long and we didn't need it that long. But other than that, it worked out very nice. Her little lamp was lit on stage, although I think it matched the lighting color, so I'm not really sure if that was noticeable, but it was lit. Her little cloak, we had like a moment. I should talk about this later, but there's a moment during the concert where I think right when they went on the first time, Mani's cloak fell off on the one side because she like yanked it. Because it's attached just by 2 snaps on the sleeveys. And then I saw her like throw it off at a good time and I grabbed it from backstage. And then for the next song, I was like, turn it on, put it back on. She was like, major wardrobe malfunction. But okay, we'll get to the concert later. Just look at the photos for now. Wow, beautiful. That's Mani Bagel. Okay, and then there's so many things I want to say about that concert. Okay, but this is my outfit. I finished it. We still never named this guy, but I've just been calling him Bozu-chan. So, Bozu-chan, hi. Yes. And this one, I wore it. It turned out really nice. I only had to do one thing at Offkai to fix it, and that was readjusting the way that this attached in the back. I added a couple more stitches because it was a little too droopy for my liking. But yes, Bozu-chan it is. Yes, Bozu-chan. Yes. I've also been saying Otsubozu a lot now. Bozu. Now we have like 6 different ways to say goodbye. But yes, this was mine. I put a little sticker on it. Mimi's Boutique. You recognize that? That's where we are. Here. Mimi's Boutique. Wow. Immersion. But yes, okay. It's funny how much you resemble your model. I went to the concert without knowing what you guys looked like, and I saw you walk out, and I was like, oh shit, is that Mimi? She's here? Wait, that's awesome! I'm glad. I feel like I look very similar. The only problem was my hair roots. My hair roots color, man. I didn't... My IRL person, which is me. But it sounds weird to say that as a VTuber. I didn't bleach my roots. And they are very long. They're like a foot long. So it looked a little dark, but honestly, I think it was fine. It was kind of giving like Seiyu hair anyway, so whatever. It's fine. How many people made short jokes when they approached you? I think only like 1 or 2. Not a lot actually. But I will say there were so many people. Hold on. We gotta go in order. Hold on. I'm gonna check my notes really quick. Let me see. Okay. So we did. We had a night at the first Airbnb where we sat on. Oh, jeepers. Hold on. I broke it. Who broke it? I broke it. Hold on. But anyways, we had like a moment where we were sitting on the like back porch at the first Airbnb. Oh, it's still broken. Oh god. Okay, but anyways, we had a moment where we were sitting on the back porch at the first Airbnb, and it was really nice, and we were just chatting, and it was like midnight or something. Girl, fix your face. What in the fuck? But yes, and we had a moment where we were just like sitting outside and chatting, and it was really nice. It was a great like warm up for everybody to get to know each other, even though we already know each other. But you know what I mean? Like it was like not an icebreaker because the ice was already broken. There really wasn't any ice, but it was nice. It was really nice. We watched a bunch of K-pop music videos. We logged into somebody else's YouTube premium account because they didn't log out of the Airbnb. So we were like, well, I guess we're gonna use this guy. So we definitely ruined his For You page. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. We just knew we would also forget to log out, so we didn't log in. There's never been ice in California, Mimi. I don't know. It was kind of cold. I didn't really pack properly because I really only brought 1 sweatshirt. I mean, luckily we were able to wash our clothes, but I only brought 1 sweatshirt and like 1 pair of capris. I didn't bring any like pants because I was like, oh, it'll be California in the summertime. It'll be fine. Well, it was chilly, to say the least. But that's okay because my outfits were still cute, so I won't complain. We got like a whole bunch of photos. We took so many like little Polaroids and things. I want to redraw them and put them on my other screen and like on my little board and stuff, and that'll be really nice. Okay, I'm still skipping around a lot. Give me a second, okay? Mimi's got 4 brain cells and none of them are really working properly. Kira brought us a bunch of German snacks. He brought us a bunch of German snacks, like little candies and things. It's funny because we were like, oh, we'll let you try a bunch of American snacks, but we didn't like buy anything ahead of time. We just kind of were like, let's go to a convenience store and you can pick what you want, which did work. But you know, hi Jace, welcome. You're used to Florida weather, so that's normal. True. The way I got hit with a wall of humidity when I walked outside of that airport, at Floridian Airport. Tisk, tisk, tisk. But then, my goodness. Yeah, we ate a lot of the snacks. The German chocolates are so much better than American chocolates. I kept a bag of them, of snacks that we didn't eat. There was one that had these little, like, I don't even know what they were. Kira called them like butter cookies of some sort, but they were like German butter cookies. I kept having to ask him to read the labels for me to make sure I could eat them because I can't eat walnuts. But that's okay because I was able to eat most of it. And there was also these little like puffy chocolate like rice things, and I quite liked those. It's like a better Crunch bar. It was really good. I don't know. Anyways. American chocolate is now nothingness to me. Although I will say American gummies are better. Yeah. Okay, and then, hold on. Oh, sorry, I forgot to say, we went to the aquarium. We went to the aquarium on the first day. We went to the aquarium in, oh, okay, sorry. We went to the aquarium in San Francisco, the aquarium of the bay. And it was kind of small in comparison to a lot of other aquariums, but, and I did get this in the vlog, but the shark tunnel was fucking long. It was like a long and swervy shark tunnel. It was so cool. I did take some pictures in there. Hold on. I could show you. I have to keep using my phone because I didn't prepare any of this ahead of time, so Mimi's gonna be a little half here. And that's okay. And you know what? I think that's okay. Oh, you know what? Wait, I can just show you this other photo. I can just show you this. Mister. My cat missed me and he was cuddling with my mom. Not me. And now he's like walking around like, damn girl, you working already? And I'm like, well, yes. Well, yes. Okay, the one from the classic movie Finding Dory? Is that where they went in Finding Dory? I didn't even know that. Maybe. Hold on, there's another slide over here. So here, this one. Oh, hold on. Okay, yes, this one shark tunnel pic. It doesn't look that long here, but it curved. It was really, really big, and it was really cool. There were stingrays and little sturgeons and like sharks and weird folk of fish that were hiding in the seaweed. It was kind of fun. And I got a little pin to as like a souvenir pin that said the Aquarium of San Francisco has a really ugly fish on it. I kind of like it. And then I also have, give me a Toto Uno Memento. Yes, that sentence made a lot of sense. Don't even question it. Don't even question it. Monty was taking like candids of me and I didn't realize it, but one of them turned out really nice. There's something to that whole candid thing. Hold on. This one really shows like the colors in the shark tunnel. I won't lie, I kind of want to live in a shark tunnel. I kind of want to live in a shark tunnel, like a really, really, really big one. A really big one. Okay, hold on. I also met so many people at Offkai. I want to talk about that really bad. Hold on though. Give me just a moment. Give me just a moment. Anyways, it's very nice to see you guys. Hi, Lord Peace. Apocalypse, did I say hi to you earlier? I'm not sure that I did. Hi, am I? Hello. Jace, did I say hi to you? Maybe I did. Hi. I've got the memory of a peanut. Which is not very good. Just in case you were wondering. Damn, what did this save as? Why can't I find it? Hold on, I'm gonna... put it in... Oh, I scrolled right by it. Oh. Here! This one. There you go. Okay, here comes photo. For realsies this time. There it is. See? Isn't it cute? You can see all the colors and stuff. I don't know why. Candids usually don't look that good to me, but this one turned out pretty good. Shreyas, welcome. I completed my manga. I don't know if you remember me from that, but thank you for your advice back then. Thank you. Oh, I'm so glad it worked out. Can you review it once? You're welcome to like tweet it at me on Twitter. Yeah, it's so pretty. The colors in there were so nice. I want to live in there. I want to put my bed right there, right there, and then I want to put like my computer right next to it and just live there. Kind of looks like you've got a bald spot in this resolution. It's not, it's a shine on my head. It's shining. It's, oh. Well, I was gonna make it bigger, but I'm not sure that I can. Oh, okay. See, look, it's a shine. You can see it's a shine. My face looks a little weird because I was like mid-blink, but don't worry about it. Don't Don't worry about it. Bald? I'm not bald. I'm not bald. That's my hair. It's a light. You can even see the light coming down. Come on. You guys are so rude. Oh. You guys are so rude. Immediately goes to the other screen. I can't. What was that? Why did I do that? I don't know. Anyway, like I was saying. So rude. No, not that rude. I don't want to leave. I need to be back to streaming. I was going a little stir crazy, but in a good way. Little stir crazy in a good way. Okay, hold on. Let's see what else I got in here. Oh, I had my first Taco Bell with Kira. He also had his first Taco Bell. It like tastes good, but I mean, honestly, I would rather just get those like home taco kits that you can get from like the grocery store. Because it's like that, but I don't know. Apparently it hurt everybody's tummies. It didn't hurt my tummy though. So I don't know. But yeah, that was interesting. And then also while we were in San Francisco, we got Applebee's. Because I was like, oh, I really like this appetizer at the Applebee's, the spinach artichoke dip. I really like it at the Applebee's. Well, don't go to any restaurants on the pier of San Francisco. Because I think each of our meals ended up being like $30 or $40. That shit was expensive as all hell. There's a 5% healthy eating tax. What do I look like? A 5% healthy eating tax. What do I look like? Huh? What does that even mean? 5% healthy eating what? You what? That shit tastes the same as it did in Florida. What you mean healthy eating? What are you talking about? Mimi with the stomach of steel tanking Taco Bell. Maybe. I don't know. I eat spicy things all the time though, so I feel like maybe that was it, but I don't know. I don't know, man. There's a Taco Bell in my local mall that I've been curious to try, but I make bomb tacos on my own, so I'd rather just spend my money on that, to be honest. If you make good tacos, I wouldn't bother, because, like, I mean, I would probably eat it again, but I wouldn't say, like, I would, like, I'm not clawing at the walls for some Taco Bell, you know, but it was good. It was good. I will say, in the way of restaurants, we tried In-N-Out Burger and Jack in the Box. Both were kind of bad. Jack in the Box much more so. Jack in the Box was like just pure shit from your butt. I keep talking like everybody else in Asteroid. I'm sorry. That's a Monty thing. That phrase is a Monty thing. But yeah, I didn't like it. And then like the chicken was a sponge. I didn't even like finish eating it, but I had to like not think about it because eating it was kind of gross. Anyways, and In-N-Out Burger was good enough, but I didn't think it was, like, amazing. Like, I feel like I would rather go to, like, a Five Guys or something. But apparently they have Five Guys in Germany, so that wasn't we were doing a lot of non-Germany things for Kira to experience them. Blah, blah, blah. Great work at the concert. Thank you, Lemonator. I really appreciate it. Okay. And then we went, and then, I told you about the aquarium. Oh, everybody has really good fashion. I wrote that as a note. Everybody gives good hugs. They did that. We went to a Walmart and a Target. It was kind of uneventful, but Kira thought they were crazy. We went to a place in San Francisco called Japantown. It was kind of a flop. But I think that's because we went inside like a mall thinking that was all it was. And then on the drive out, we were like, well, shit, we should have gone to these places because it had like a nice outdoor area that looked really cute and everything. But the mall kind of was like, it was really crowded. And there was this lady who every time we walked by her and she was like near the stairs, she kept saying, Labubu, $6, Labubu, $6. And we were like, I don't want a Labubu. And I don't think she understood, but she kept trying to give me a Labubu and I didn't want a Labubu. I don't even think she had Labubus, I won't lie to you. $6, that must have been Lafufu. But it was funny. But the fifth time, like, going past her where we heard it again, we were like, okay, It's getting a little old now. And also, all of the food places were like out of food. And it was, even though it was like the morning. I know my face is broken. I'm looking at my notes app. Give me a second. Oh, and then, okay. There's only 3 more things I want to say from this list. But we went to, what's a Labubu? Labubu, like a little keychain monster thing that was like a craze that's like dying out now, I think. I don't know. Did you scope out the suburbs? Our Airbnbs were kind of in suburbs. They weren't like cookie cutter, but Zuzu, thank you for the super! Thank you, Zuzu! And it was nice to meet you as well. Yes. Okay, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, we were staying kind of in suburbs. They weren't like cookie cutter, like the ones you wanted to see, but I couldn't really find any cookie cutter household, like neighborhoods in that area. Because I guess they don't have like HOAs or something, because they were just kind of allowed to do whatever. But you know. Anyways. I do want to go to Walmart. It looks crazy. Walmart is like really disorganized, but they have everything. It's kind of crazy. I feel like I can see why Walmart is like an out-of-body experience for non-American people because, wow. Wow. It was also, I will say, California, very mountainous. I don't know what I was expecting, but very mountainous. It looked kind of like PNGs in the distance, which was kind of funny. And then Greg, hi! How you doing? Nice to see you again. Walmart's the circus. Okay, honestly, that. I kept saying, not my circus, not my monkeys. Not my circus, not my monkeys. Every time something would happen. In the Target parking lot. This is very important. There was a cat in somebody's car, like with her. Like, it was the girl and her cat in a car. And we parked right next to them. And she was letting her cat lick a strawberry. And I saw him and I went, oh my God, because he was so cute. And she was like, you want to pet him? And I was like, I do want to pet him. And then I was like, what's his name? And she was like, his name is Garlic. And I was like, Garlic. And he was so cute. And he made me miss my cats. But I have my cats here, so now everything is good in the world. But yes. Mimi is so terminally online, she sees mountains and calls them PNGs. Well, they kind of looked like it, like in the distance. Also, I will say, a lot of California kind of felt fake. And we all kept saying that. But, like, when we were in San Jose, where the con was, like, I kept seeing buildings with lights on, but not a single soul in them. Like, the Adobe building, that shit had lights on all throughout it, and not a single soul was there. Nobody went in or out. Nobody was in the windows or nothing. What are they doing in the fucking Adobe office? Why do they even need that? Fucking 13-story tall building. They don't need that. This is just like my animes. That. Well, yeah. And then, hold on. I forgot what the last thing was because my brain is not working right. Oh, okay. We watched, at the Airbnb, we watched a movie called Ready or Not. It was actually pretty good. It was a little too gory for my taste, but it was pretty good. Hi, Illuminati, welcome. And then also, I just want to put a couple things out there. We rented a car instead of doing a whole bunch of Ubers, because we had like a bad Uber experience when we were in Texas. And we were like, that's just going to be really expensive anyway. I think this would be cheaper. So, long story short, we ended up renting a car. Okay? And, I drove it the whole time, and I didn't crash into anything, and I didn't hurt anybody. I didn't even scratch the car once. So, you can all be proud of me for that. Thank you. You can all be very proud of me for that. It was nice. We didn't use the car at the con because we were scared of using or losing our parking spot. We were scared of losing our parking spot, so we didn't move it at the con. But we moved it afterwards, and it was nice to have it. Mimi's the designated driver. That, for sure. The shortest is the driver. Me too and 4'11". Oh! We're so samey. Wait, that's kind of fun. But yeah. We didn't let Johnny drive because he can only drive in Britain. London. Whatever. I don't know. What do you call it? Whatever. British town. Kira can only drive in Germany. Technically, they're allowed to drive in America, but... Well... Anyway. And then Monty Bagel is a very, like, defensive driver. Like, she's very, like... I don't want to say, like, scared of driving. She's not scared of driving, but she's not the most confident driver. So I ended up being the driver, and it was fine. It was fine. Nothing bad happened, except... Number one, the way that the roads are in San Francisco. Number two, the way that the drivers are in San Francisco. And number three, the Waymos. Man. Somebody gotta teach them fucking Waymos how to drive. I got cut off by a Waymo in the middle of the city, and it was going like 40 fucking miles an hour at a crosswalk. I was like, hello? If there were people there, you would have killed them, Mr. Waymo. And if you don't know what a Waymo is, it's a driverless car. It just drives itself. And it's like a taxi that doesn't have anyone operating it. It's like a robot car that they got in San Francisco. Bay Area. Bay Area drivers, yes. I will say, the highways and roads are really weird and hard to navigate because there's just a lot of like stop signs and lights everywhere. 1 minute you gotta be in the far left lane, next minute you gotta be in the far right lane. There's like no like order to it. And then all of the drivers, they just brake. They just brake whenever the hell they want. What is that? Like on the highway, everybody's braking. I'm like, why the fuck are we braking? I'm in the fucking carpool lane in the highway. What are we talking about? Why are we braking? You know? The Waymo knows where it is because it knows where it isn't. That sounds like a logic they operate under, I won't lie. Waymos are aggressive. They are! That was scary. And every time we saw like a car whipping, we'd be like, that shit's a Waymo, isn't it? Yep, it's a Waymo. Yep. Oh, also I tried a new restaurant, and I really like it. I don't think there is one in Florida, but it looked really, really good. I have to check and see. It was called Sweet Green. Sweet Green. It was like a salad place, but I got this like kimchi cucumber salmon salad thing. It was really good and really filling, and it made you like, you know, sometimes you eat certain foods and you feel kind of gross after. Well, that one was like, I was like feeling energized. It was like, whoa, what the hell are they putting in this sweet green fucking food? What? I gotta get more of that. I don't know how to make kimchi cucumbers though. But it was really good. And they had pickled onions. I love pickled food, but pickled onions. Yes. Yes. The new restaurant is In-N-Out. But In-N-Out was better than Jack in the Box, but it was kind of weird because they just gave us these open trays of food. So then everybody was like, mind you, everyone else was high off their minds, and I'm driving home, and I'm like, please don't spill the fries, darling. Please don't spill them, kids, okay? No one spilled it, but I was worried about it in our rental car. But it's okay. The car was like nice, and I will say it was like a 22 or 3, like a really new Nissan like Rogue, I think. I could be wrong, but it had really, really good gas mileage. We only filled it up once the whole time we were there, and that was just because we had to return it. It was really nice, and it was only like $50 to fill the tank, and we drove a fuck ton. I was kind of shocked, high off their minds. Well, see, it's the thing that I didn't see. My big probably explain this better. The weed that they have in California is different than the weed you can buy in like Florida. Now I don't know none of that, right? I'm not educated in none of that, but apparently it's like better for you or something. I don't know, whatever. It was like a whole thing. Speaking of, I did try it. I took a tiny bite of a gummy. Worst decision of my life. I will never be doing that again. I will be sober for the rest of my life. That was on like one of the last days we were there. Like the second to last day, like the night. And I was like, not like the night before we left, but like the night before before we left. You know what I mean? Like before that. I took a tiny bite. I was like incapacitated for the next day. It was bad. It was bad. Better for you? I don't really know the difference. I don't know. But it was not good. It was not good. I can say like I did try it, you know. That's good. However, I will not be trying it again. It was like I don't know what it was. Apparently it had CBD in it as well as whatever the other thing is. I don't really know. Listen, I might be talking on my ass right now. But I like, okay. The way this happened, I have to tell you this whole story, even though this is really late in the trip. We'll circle back to the actual con and things before in just a moment. Basically, THC, yeah, that's the one that I think was fine, but I think the CBD was the bad part. I don't know, whatever. Like I said, I will not be trying it again, so it does not really matter. But, basically, everybody else took one, and I was like, you know, I could probably take like a quarter of what they took, like a tiny bit of what they took, and be like, just to see what it's like, you know, get involved or whatever, because they were like, you're in a safe place, you know, like you can if you want, but no pressure. And I was like, yeah, sure, why not, you know, I'm fucking thriving. I just had the best week of my life. It was a little gummy. The way she got a gummy laced with fent. I won't lie. I Googled it at some point. I was like, is it possible for this to be a thing that happens if you get it from this establishment and whatever? And they were like, no, it is not. That is an actual establishment. But I was like, I don't know. Because the way we were dropping like flies, but I was still conscious while I was watching that happen, knowing that it was coming. And I was like, oh God, okay. So the way that it happened, everybody took a little bite of this like one that you like separate in like little pizza pieces. I don't know. And they all had bigger bites than I did. I took a very, very small one. I don't know how many grams it was. Milligram, whatever. I think it was like 7 milligrams by the time I finished eating the little piece. It was quite small. I think they all did like 10 or 15 or something. And mine was like probably 5, 7. I don't know. Anyway, that's me guessing. I don't know if it was real like that or not. I don't know. Listen, I took a very small bite. Okay. Anyways, first Kira was like, guys, I don't feel good. And it might have been for other reasons, but I don't know. We'll just call it that for now, just in case. So he was like laying on the bed, and then Mani and I were like with it mentally. So I was holding Kira's hand, and Mani was like holding his like, I don't know, his like leg, like solidarity. And we were looking at each other, and then Johnny starts pacing around the room, and he's like wide-eyed, and he's like, and he just started spouting absolute nonsense. I don't know what the fuck he was talking about, because I was like half paying attention, because I felt myself slipping. I felt the tinglies going up my spine, and I was like slowly losing my center of balance, and I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. And I think Mani said the next day I looked at her and I was like, I'm losing it, Chief, I'm losing it. And then we both started laughing. I don't remember saying that, but apparently. And then at some point, Johnny thought he was like healing Kira with his hands going all over. Like he was like going like over him, like with his hands like floaty. He was like, I'm really healing him right now. And I was like, I won't show you pictures from that, but I do have pictures from that, where it's basically me holding up the camera in my last moments of lucidity being like, what the fuck is going on? You see Johnny over Kira like he's like being a healer or something. And then Mani was also just laughing her ass off because it was very funny. And then thankfully Mani was just like really chill. She was still with it though, thank God. Because I looked at her at some point and I was like, I need to lay down, Mani Bagel. And then she like walked me over to the bed. Apparently I almost smacked my forehead on the wall. Also don't remember that. But it was very hard to like move. And then everyone else was fine the next day. Literally everyone besides me. And I took so much less than them. So much less. When I'm telling you I took a tiny ass little bite. A tiny one. I was, like, that night was horrendous. Because I think I was just fighting off a panic attack that whole night. And then at some point, Mani was like, she came over, she sat on my bed, and she like held my hand and pat my head, and she was like, we're in the Airbnb right now. We just got back from Offkai Expo. It's just me and Johnny and Kira here. And she was just saying that like she was like coddling a toddler. And I was like, apparently I looked up at her and I was like, when does it end? And I don't remember doing that. But apparently she was like, soon, baby, soon. And then she was like, you need to go to sleep. Here, drink this water, then go to sleep. And I just drank the water, and then apparently Johnny walked in at some point, and he saw me, like, hiding my head under the covers, and I was, like, white-knuckling the covers, and he was like, is she okay? Because Mani, I love her so much. She stayed next to me the whole time, just in case I needed anything. And she, like, watched over me until I, like, actually fell asleep. But, and Johnny just saw me, like, white-knuckling the covers, and he was like, damn. And then he walked out of the room. And then eventually I fell asleep for, like, an hour, and then I got up, and I was like, I can't fucking see. Like, I could see, but the world, I don't know how to describe it. The world was HD. Did you green out? Mani said that's what it was. I don't know, maybe, but that's what Mani said it was. And apparently it only happened to me. Everybody else was fine. And Kira fucking went in for another bite. Apparently it wasn't that good for him. So damn, alright, I guess. And eventually, so I didn't mention this. Our second Airbnb was honestly the most uncomfortable house I've ever been in my life. So at some point during all of that, I decided the floor has to be more comfortable than this horrific bed I am in right now. So I laid on the floor. I don't remember deciding to lay on the floor, but I definitely made the conscious decision to lay on the floor. Because I had like no center of balance and my entire body was like numb. But my brain was like in and out. I was like, you know? So at some point I laid on the floor. Mind you, this Airbnb, this second one, the first one was lovely. The second one that we went to after Offkai was awful. It was awful. The whole house was on an incline because it was in the middle of the hills. Okay. In San Bruno, maybe? I don't really remember. But it was really bad. So I was on the floor. But the floor even had an incline, so I felt like I was sliding down the floor. I wasn't, but I felt like I was sliding down the floor. And then at some point, Johnny walks in. He looks at me and he goes, and then he turns around and to Mani in the other room and he goes, Mimi's on the floor. And then you just hear Kira and Mani go, what? Because I was supposed to be asleep. Because, okay, that Airbnb was weird. It had 3 king beds, 2 in one room, and then 1 in like a separate room. And my bed was in the one with the 2, because it was me and Mani in that one, and then Johnny and Kira shared the other bed. And the ones that Mani and I had, those beds were not beds. When I tell you, it was wooden planks covered in like a mattress protector. That's what it was. It was just hard wooden planks covered in a mattress protector. That shit was so horrifically uncomfortable. So apparently I don't remember any of this, mind you. Like I kind of do, but I kind of don't. Apparently I told Mani at some point the bed was so uncomfortable I couldn't sleep. And she was like, well, you need to sleep, baby. Let's put you in the other bed. So she was like, let's go. And I went into Johnny and Kira's room. And then I slept in their bed. Because their bed was like a real bed. It had like a cushion on it. And I was like, okay. And I just slept in there for like fucking like 14 hours or something. And then I woke up the next morning and I was like, oh no, sorry. I woke up that night. And then I was like, I'm dizzy. And they were like, fucking still? And I was like, I'm so dizzy. The room is spinning. My brain was with it at that point, but I was like, the room is like spinning. So then they got me medicine from Target. I don't even know what the fuck it was, but I took one and I went back to bed in the morning. I was perfectly fine. So, yeah, that was interesting. Anyway, I will not be doing any more substances. I think I had my fun. And it was not very fun. And I don't want that anymore. So I will be sober for the rest of my life. But at least I can say that I tried it. You know? There's that. And now if anyone ever tells me I should try it, I'll be like, hell no, motherfucker. I tried it before. Not for me. Not for me. Did you drink any water? I did. Monty had me drinking water a lot. I feel like I was like half awake when it happened every single time. But apparently I went through 3 bottles. So, you know. Only candy gummies from now on, yes. Yes. And you know what's kind of cheap? It didn't even taste good. The gummy didn't even taste good. It tasted like I was eating dirt in gummy form. Didn't even taste good. All that for what? Anyways, we also watched K-pop Demon Hunters that night. It was very good. I quite liked it. I like the music. It's giving old-timey K-poppy, but I like it. Not old-timey K-poppy, but you know what I mean. Like a couple of years outdated K-poppy, but I like it. Yes. Anyway, wait, let me think. I'm pretty sure I told you about everything before the con. This is what happens when I go out of order. I forgot. Oh, one more thing about that second Airbnb. There was a sign in it that was like, don't use the microwave at the same time as like the light switches because it will cause a power outage. Also, the couch in the second Airbnb was the same as the beds. It was just hard wooden planks covered in like a cover. It looked like a couch till you sat on it and you were like, fuck. It was really uncomfortable. And also the people who lived in the Airbnb were just fucking there. They weren't like in our same space, but we could hear them on the other side of the wall. And they definitely heard us that whole time. They definitely heard us shit-talking how bad that Airbnb was. I hope we kind of gave it a bad rating. It was really bad. The bathroom was really dirty, and there was only one bathroom for all 4 of us. There was no clothes washer as they advertised. Luckily, there was an oven, but I couldn't use it at the same time as the light switches, so it was kind of weird. And we played Jackbox at some point. Not Jack in the Box. Jackbox, the like party game. We played that at some point. Johnny cleared us all in the murder trivia party game, and then Monty won the t-shirt KO game. But she won it with Kira's caption and my art, so we're all winners technically. Anyways, well yeah. Hi Upper Jumper! You've been here for a while, Shoggy. Oopies. But yeah. So that was interesting. That was interesting. Let's circle back and talk about the con now, because Mimi wants to talk about the con. It was a team effort. Oh my god, yes. Yes. Okay, so the con. We got there Thursday. And we went into the hotel. We like checked in and everything. Everything was chill. Our hotel rooms were kind of busted, but luckily we had 2 connecting rooms, so the boys stayed in the one room and the girls stayed in the other room. And everybody got their own bed and everything, and that was nice. However, comma, period, exclamation point, question mark. / semicolon. It was very cold and in our room, but very hot in the boys' room. And the boys' room kind of had like a stench to it, like a stench when we walked in. But since we had both of them open, like it kind of aired it out. It wasn't that bad. So I don't know, but luckily, if they didn't have a connecting room, the broken AC probably would have been awful. That was terrible. That's the boy smell. No! That's not the boy smell. They didn't cause the smell. It was there before they got there. Before we, like when we first checked in, it was there. I'm trying to think of what else. That night we went to the con to get our, like, badges and stuff. I will say this again, just as a preface. This was the best, hands down, the best, convention experience I think I've ever had. I think ever. 'Cause I've had, like, good experiences at cons before, but this one was just, like, it blew it out of the water. Even though a couple things happened, like, even though I greened out at the end. And there was also another thing that happened that made it so that I couldn't go to the Aqua concert like I really wanted to, but I saw enough videos on Twitter. It's okay. I'll get a video of it eventually. But it was still the best con experience I've ever had. And I genuinely, like, I can't stress this enough. I love them so much. I love all three of them so much. I feel like I have finally found my people. I feel like I finally found my people. It's kind of crazy because usually at some of these things, I'd be like, okay, I just need to wait for this to be over and then it'll be fine. But I didn't want this one to end, you know? I was like, wait, this is nice. I like hanging out with them. I wish I could live with them. We all kept saying that, but I wish we could have, like, all of our houses be connected by, like, a cute little courtyard or something. We could just go to each other's houses. That's not how the world works, but it was really nice. They were all so sweet. And like I said, everybody gives such good hugs. You know how nice that is? Wow. But yeah, so let's see. Friday was like very, like everything. Oh, sorry, let's go back to Thursday. Thursday, we went to the con. We met our liaison. I can't sing praises for this man enough. Castor, our liaison. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Let me unzip my backpack. I got a thing in here. Perfect. I bought my little Pokemon tin for all the cards and things that I collected. Hold on. I've got a lot of Polaroids in here, the little collectible cards, and all the business cards. That's what I wanted. Okay. So, yeah, Castor Kaijune with 2 J's. The best liaison ever. Shout out Castor because that man saved us. I feel so bad because I kept sending him like, here's like a random question. Here's like a random question. You know, actually, I'm gonna praise 2 people at once here because I feel like another person also did this a lot. Calvin, Soldier A. Yes, Calvin was our like technical liaison, and Castor was our like guest liaison. And they both, not Casper, Castor with a T. Just like T, ooh, just like T, ooh. But yes, they both went like above and beyond out of their ways to like make sure that we were like taken care of. Because when I tell you Friday was the most exhausting day at a con I've ever had, that is very real. That is very real. I'm happy though. I'm happy. I feel like we said this in our like. We had like a feedback survey, which is nice that they have a feedback survey. We were like, this was very cool. However, perhaps we space out the events next time. Because just as a reminder, we had a panel at 3:30, a meet and greet at 5:30, and our concert at 9. The concert did end up having a delay, so it started at like 9:30 or 9:40 anyway. But we'll get to that. There's more I want to say. Okay, so Thursday we went in, we met... there was a person named Cam. They were on the like lights for our concert, and I think I'm like used to being treated like shit. I don't know, cause we were like, okay, so this is the lighting and stuff that we would like for our concert, and we at first we gave like really vague instruction, like we were like, just maybe pink for this song, purple for this song, you know, don't make it too bright or whatever. And then we spoke with the lighting person, Cam, and they were like, oh, we can do like, if you have more in depth, like I can like program some more in depth stuff. And we were like, really? Oh, and then we sat down with them and talked about what we prefer for like the lighting and like the way the concert would flow for like, I want to say like an hour and a half or like 2 hours on Thursday night. Probably did not help us staying up that late, but whatever. And then I went back to the hotel room and I typed everything up like in like detail. I haven't seen the concert footage yet. I don't know if it looked good or how it turned out or anything. I have no idea. But all I know is that Cam was like very kind because they were like showing how they cared about it. You know, they were like, they had like a full playlist of our music that they like lined up ahead of time. and everything. And they were really, yeah, really attentive. They really cared about what we did and everything. Like, I don't know, I was just really thankful for that, because usually for events like this, you're lucky if people even listen to the, like, one color you asked for. You know what I mean? Like, this was, like, really, like, nice how in-depth it was on all of the sides. And they were very kind. And then back to Calvin and Castor. They were, like, fantastic, because I kept asking question after question after question. I was like, how high is this, the LED screen behind us going to be on the stage? How big is the stage? Where is this? Where is that? Can I set up cameras here? Can I ask somebody to take photos for us? Will we be able to give them our own SD card so that we can just use the photos the way we want to use them? And then yada, 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 yada. And they were, like, on top of every question that I asked. It was really nice. And also, I will say, because we were so back to back to back on Friday, we didn't have a chance to get food ever before the concert. So all of us were like, we did not eat anything except for, I ate like a croissant in the like guest green room, which, by the way, loved that. Loved that there was a guest green room. It was like for guests only and stuff, but they had like food and snacks and drinks in there, like water bottles and like tea and like ramen and stuff. I didn't eat all that, but I had some of the little croissants, some little crackers, and the water bottles, and it saved me. It absolutely saved me, I will say. They also had a little sticky note board. I'm not going to show it because I don't know if it's okay to show it, but you know, I'll ask my liaison. Maybe I'll put it in the vlog. If not, I'll put at least the sticky notes we left on there in the vlog. But I put my sticky note right next to can I say this? I don't know. Wait, let me check something. I don't know if I could say this. I put it right next to somebody's, and they were very sweet, and I met them later. It was very cool. Hold on. I need to check something. I need to check something really quick. Mimi needs to not pull a I don't know, an oopsie. What do you call it? An oopsie. Let me clicky. La 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 la. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm checking. Okay, wait, yes, I can say this. Cool. Okay. I just had to double check. I have to make sure, because you never know if people are, like, publicly there or not. Anyways, okay. Bye, Glitter Games. I'll see you later. Thank you for coming. Basically, I put they had these, like, sticky notes that you could, like, doodle, like, whatever you want on them. And then you can, like, put them out, on the little sticky note board in the guest room. And I put mine right next to Mint's. And Mint is so sweet. I met her. She's so sweet. I want to pinch her little cheeks. Made Mint. She's so sweet. And I will say, I don't know if I want to, like, spill all these beans, right? There's no beans to spill, but I don't want to spill any beans I shouldn't be spilling. But she recognized me first, and it made me really happy. It made me so happy. But I love her. She's so kind. And I will also say, I received a mint from Made Mint, and it actually really helped. Which cheeks? You know which cheeks? Her face. Freaks, some of you. I'm just kidding. But she recognized me first, and it was so sweet. She's so cute. Also, we're twin flames. Actually, wait, I need to talk about that with Kira also. I was gonna say we're like the same height, but Kira and I kept, like, every 5 seconds we would be like, are we related? What is this? Because every, like, 2 seconds we'd be like, same! Yes! Same! Me too! Oddly thematic should give you a minute. Yeah, because we were at, there's, like, so many things. We were at a thing later, and my throat was, like, going because I was, like, screaming at my lungs. She was like, oh, I got something for that. Yeah. I get the Kira ticket. Oh, from the concert. Yes. But yeah, the mints that she had were like little, I won't lie to you, I forgot what was in them. I think she said it was like, either ginger or like ginseng or something, as well as mint. I don't know. And it helped my voice like recover like pretty quickly. I don't know. So she saved me for that. Slay. Anyway, back to Friday. Back to Friday. We put our little sticky notes up. Monty did like a little like peeking sticky note thing. So she put like one of her freaky little drawings underneath one that was also another freaky little drawing. But I liked it. It was very cute. I'm gonna clip that. What the cheeks thing? Oh God. But ginger is good for throat. Oh, so that's probably what it was then. Yeah. Low-key, she was like, you want a mint for your throat? I was like, yeah, I do. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm skipping ahead too many times. I've got too many things to say. But I went to... I don't remember. I was going to say something else about Thursday before I said that, but I forgot. Anyways, Friday. So we got ready in the morning. We did our like makeup and everything. That was the only day I wore makeup, so sorry if you saw me the other days, but listen, I did not care that much. I did not care that much. I will not lie to you. I saw Maid Mint and I wanted to pinch her cheeks. Well, I didn't mean her butt. I meant her face. Because she's adorable. She's adorable. Anyway. That's it. That's the clip. I can't post that without context. What if she sees it? She's gonna think I'm a little freak. That's not even what I meant. Anyway. Oh, God. Anyways. What was I gonna say? Okay. Yeah. So we got our makeup on and then we went to the con. We were like walking distance from the con, which was nice. They also had, I forgot which, was it Irium? I don't remember. One of the groups, I put it in the vlog, there's like a little video of it. One of the groups had these little things lining up on the streets that were like those little like, take a little paper tab, and they had like little slots cut in the bottom. And it said, take a little paper tab, and it said like, Nani gashuki? And then, one of them said choco, and then had a picture of mint. Chocomito! And then, it said strawberry and cookies and cream, and then I think it said some other ones on there too, but I think I pulled the mint one, because obviously I did. Please be normal about my butt. Well, I was being normal. You guys were the ones being a little freaky. But anyways, it was really cute. And it made me want to do something like that in the future for like a little con or something. I quite liked it. Anyways, and we got to the con, and then we went to the green room first to prepare for everything and like let our liaison know we were there. And then he like escorted us through like the convention back rooms. It wasn't really that, but it kind of felt like that. But anyway, he escorted us through the back rooms, and we got to the little panel room, and we kept joking that we were like, haha, there's gonna be 2 people who show up. And I was like, I know one of them's gonna be Stella Voss. And then Monty was like, I know my mod's going. People. So we were like, that's it. Those are going to be the 2 people in the audience. And everybody else will not be there. And then when people started coming into the room, all of us were like, oh shit, wait, there's actually people here. We like filled up the panel room. None of us thought there was going to be that many people, but it was really cool. And also our... the panel went really well because, sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained right now, but we were bouncing off of each other really well, and then Monty had like a little PowerPoint and everything. I don't know, it was really nice. It worked out really well. It was very fun. The only thing is we didn't get a video of the panel, so I won't be able to like show anything to you from that. We didn't even like audio record it or anything. And I don't think the con did either, although they did have like setups for like video, but I think that was for like live streaming, but I don't think it was streamed. I don't know. Anyway, I was there in spirit. Let's go. Hi Titus, by the way. Welcome. But yeah, it was really fun though. We bounced off of each other really well. The audience laughed a lot, and that was kind of a win for us, I think, because every time the audience laughed, we were like, yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. We basically just did a Q&A for most of it. We like talked about some things, but then we did like a little back and forth Q&A. I know a lot of people had questions that we didn't get to though, so I will say if you ever have a question, feel free to put it in chat, my chat or Monty's chat. Well, we'll probably answer it, unless we don't. But we'll probably answer it. It was really nice to see a lot of you guys though. It's kind of crazy too, because now I have like faces for some of your names, which is interesting. I'm like, oh, I know who you are now. Also, I don't know. Everyone who met me, you guys were all so cute. Nobody was ugly, in case you were worried about that. Nobody was ugly. Let's see. I guess, yeah, I don't really have too much to say about the panel besides it just went really well. It was really interesting. We talked about, like, how we got into stuff and, like random little things, like what keeps us going, like how, like, advice for other people. But it was really nice, and we bounced off of each other really well. Thank God for that green room again, because we only had like 15 minutes to do anything before we had to go to the meet and greet after the panel. So we went back up to the green room and we sat there for a bit and just kind of like chilled and breathed. And we were like, wow, that actually went really well. You know, that wasn't as bad as we were expecting. I don't know why all of us were expecting it to be kind of like shit tier, but it actually went pretty well. And we were really happy that the room filled up. There's something I need to talk about, by the way. But give me a moment. I will talk about the meet and greet first. So at the meet and greet, we also sold out of all of our meet and greet tickets. We did not think that was going to happen either. Because I remember I asked, there's another person I want to thank. Hold on. Hold your horses. Also, hold on. I will have photos from the panel thanks to Christopher Pang. So hopefully we'll get some photos from that. Soon. I don't have them yet, but soon enough, perhaps, maybe. And then I will say, Yuki. And there's another guy there. None of us wrote down his name, but he was very helpful. He, like, ran our meet and greet. So shout out to him and Yuki. If you, to the sir who helped run our meet and greet. Say something somewhere, whether it be like Twitter or here or whatever. Say something somewhere so I can thank you properly. I'm sorry I forgot your name. I didn't mean to. I have a peanut brain. But anyway, thank you to Yuki and him as well, because our meet and greet went really, really smoothly. We didn't have any problem people, luckily. Not that we thought we would. We explicitly said to everyone, we were like, I don't think we have any problem people. But, yeah, apparently some of you guys weren't even able to get tickets. I'm so sorry. But I'm glad that we at least met a lot of you guys. It was really nice. And we sold out of all the tickets, which is just crazy to think about. And a lot of people were like there for all of us, not just one person. We truly thought it was going to be like a whole bunch of people coming in and being like, wow, Kira. And of course there were a couple of those, but it was pretty fairly split, to be honest. There was somebody who was like, Johnny, I watched your old YouTube covers. And he was like, oh, God. And then people remembered Monty from, I want to say primarily Asteroid, but also, like, I think she had somebody who came up and was like, yeah, I followed you as a cosplayer. And I had a whole bunch of people saying a whole bunch of shit. Some people were like, yeah, I seen you in your My Little Pony days. I seen you in your Love Live cosplay days. I seen you in Stella. I seen you in Riser. I seen you here and there. And I'm like, goodness. Goodness. It was really nice, though. It was really nice. I love you guys who come and say hi, and you talk about like how you know me or whatever. It makes me really happy. It's also very interesting. I met, I think, more people who knew me from when I was in Darling, the Love Live group, rather than anything else, which is kind of ironic because that was like literally only for one summer. Like, I want to say that was only for like 6 months or something. So many people know me from that. My Little Pony days. Listen, if you don't know, you don't know. Listen, you don't need to know. You don't need to know. When I was like 12 to like 15, I think. That probably something like that range. Maybe a little older than that. Maybe. I don't know. 12, 16 maybe. I was a My Little Pony account. And a lot of people knew me from that. back in the day, I was kind of a celeb, you know? You know? Mimi's been here, there, everywhere. You say that, but it feels kind of real. I don't know. If we go viral, then they'll know you from that short about minced cheeks. No! I'm waiting for one of your shorts that you edit to go viral, though. Shout out to Crypto137, by the way, everybody. If you've seen a YouTube short from me literally every single day since I left, you can thank Crypto. It delivered me, like, fucking, I don't even remember, 27 of them or something. And I just scheduled them all every day. And I was like, this will be perfect. This will keep the people going. And I kept seeing them when I would, like, wake up in the mornings and be like, oh, yeah. Right. I found your DeviantArt account with the pony drawings recently. Oh, God. It's not that hard to find since it's under the same username, but still. Oh, God. Yes. But I love all of your edits, Crypto. They're all amazing. They're so fun. Oh, Soldier! Oh my God, Calvin! Hi! I was just talking about you. I looked up who was working for the meet and greet. Does Kenny Coda or Vincent sound familiar? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I think maybe Vincent, but I could be wrong. I think the problem is I just read it on the tag, and I don't think we, like, properly introduced ourselves. And I think that's why I didn't, like, you know, bang it into my brain. Because I kept doing this thing where I would read tags and be like, okay, I've noted it. That's in my mind. But I didn't. Anyways, hi, I just woke up. I don't even blame you. I only woke up an hour and a half ago because we just got home. So I'm like, I'm kind of tired out of it right now, but I'm having a good time. I'm really happy I got these business cards, though. I feel like this is making my life so much easier. But yes, once again, shout out to Soldier A and Caster as well for literally everything. You guys saved us so many countless times throughout that con. Even just answering our, like, questions and stuff. And, like, if I was like, I have a problem, you guys were, like, on it. You were on it, and then it was fixed before I even knew it. It was amazing. So thank you. To be fair, you probably met a lot of people. I did. But I feel bad. I really wanted to note down everybody's names. I think that was the only staff member that I didn't get a little card for, but it's okay. Anyways, continuing on with Friday, because Friday was our crazy day. The panel went really well. Then we took, like, a very, very short break, and then we went to the meet and greet. And it went also really, really well. Everybody was very kind. We got so many really cool gifts. This is where I want to talk about some of the things that I have received. Okay, this is where I want to talk about it. First and foremost, is ISD still here? I know you are. I have to call someone out. I have to call multiple people out by name. Hold on. I have a photo I must show you. There is a photo that I must share. Because when I saw you walk into the panel, I was at first like, no way. And then I saw it and I looked. Here, ma'am. Good. Stay here for a moment for me, would ya? Listen, I was like, no way. And then Johnny pointed at it and he was like, is that? And then I was like, wait, it is. And then I saw the little heart and the umbrella. And then I was like, holy shit, it actually is. Holy shit. And it was insane. And I need to show you this. I would have never expected a giant Bozu cosplay. Oh, well, you don't need to see all that. That's kind of a lot. Hold on. I would have never expected... All right, hold on. Okay, hold on. We're going over here. I would have never expected a giant Bozu cosplay. Here. Cosplay. Look at that. Look at that. Are we kidding? Holy shit. I don't even know. I took so many pictures. I want to show this. Can you show a live video, like a live photo, like a live photo from iPhone on a stream? I got a live photo of you spinning, and it's the most majestic thing of my life. It was like, it's so majestic. This is so good. This is amazing. Also, I signed the Bozu's forehead for both Lucas and ISD. So thank you. Thank you, Lucas, as well. This was amazing. I saw the Bozu, and as soon as I saw the bow, I was like, no fucking way. No fucking way. Because I was like, maybe this is like a cosplay of something else. I don't know. But then I saw the little like image symbols, and then I saw the thing on the back, and I was like, I was losing my shit. I won't lie to you. I was losing my shit. And then when you left the panel room, I was like, wait, I have to find him, wait! And then you guys are in the hallway. It was so nice to see you guys. There was like a whole little group of you in the hallway. And then, I forgot what you guys called yourselves. You were like the Bozu squad or something. It was awesome. It was awesome. I'm so happy I got a picture with you. This was so good. This made my day so good. Wait, I also have to show... Oh, look at Julie's pen light. Julie didn't go to the con, but the pen light is so cute. And I love the little ribbon and everything. Oh my god. And then this is what I wanted to show you. This one. Oh. Well, hold on. You see the little Bozu Buddy ribbon? You see the Bozu Buddy ribbon? That's from Stellafaz. Stellafaz made a whole bunch of those ribbons. It made me so happy because none of us in Asteroid thought about that. We saw people saying they were going to be doing ribbons, but none of us thought about making our own. And I was really happy that you did, because every time I saw somebody with a Bozu Buddy ribbon, I was like, oh, a Bozu Buddy, huh? Yes. Also, I don't want to call the lurkers out by name, but I did meet a lot of you lurkers as well, and you told me that you were lurkers. So, hi, I see you. Thanks for being a lurker. But yes, and then, like, oh my god, are we kidding? Look at this. Hold on, I have to zoom. Wait, where am I? This... I got this. You guys made this. ISD made this as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, right? My memory's very shit. I believe ISD also made this. Or was that... I don't want to say another name in case I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm right. I'm pretty sure, but correct me if I'm wrong. This is so good. I wish you could see the text on this side. I'm trying to make it bigger so you could see it. Hold on. Yes, that was me. Okay, cool. This text made me lose my shit because I didn't read it fully until like after the meet and greet. But the way it says, in vain to find Reverie auto cover, and then Bozu's content instead of bonus content. You got monitoring crazy Mimi version, which like I don't know when you made this. Wasn't that like the last stream that I did? That was so good. I got my copy right in front of me. I'm putting this on my, like, I'm going to make an asteroid shrine. And I'm going to put this on there. This is what causes me to make a shrine for myself. This right here. And then the first One Piece opening, 764,000 times. I love it. Aratake no yume wo kagi atsume. And then sounds made by Mimi's hundreds of cats. Listen, there's not hundreds, but I do like it. Yes. 2 hours of Mimi sniffing you noises. Secret recording of Mimi silencing the man on the roof. I love that. If you guys missed that, that was... I don't even remember what stream that was from. Not that long ago, but there was somebody on my roof and then there wasn't. And I don't know who it was or what happened with that. Still don't know. 764,581 times, but not a single one longer than the TV version. Well, yes. Maybe someday. And so much more to come. It was so good. And then you can't really see it here, but in the bottom it says... Oh, I can't even read it. I thought that first part was a thing too, but it says Mage Mimi Bozu Records 2025. And then also I did notice this. I forgot what it says. I think it says $1.5 million for the one CD. I love it. It's so fun. And then the ribbons, you can't see from this picture, but they have like a glossy shine to them on the text part from Stellafaz. Thank you. And then I brought our little asteroid stickers because people kept looking at my badge and being like, who the fuck was that? And I put that there because it'd be like, oh, right. And it did work. I can confirm it did work. I need to make this smaller. I can't see where I am anymore. And then hold on, let's go through my tweeter. Wow. Yes. Oh, I retweeted this from Stella Faust. This was what the meet and greet tickets looked like. I kind of wanted one, but obviously I didn't go meet us, so that's okay. But I am happy you got the little concert tickets. I was told that they did not end up giving out the extras at the end because they gave out so many they didn't think they'd be able to. But I don't know what happened to the extra tickets. So Mimi talking about how she was horse famous is not what I expected today. Hello, Conrad. Listen, it's true. You can't forget your roots. Anyways, these down here on the bottom are the little things you got for coming to our meet and greet. The little signed, postcards. And then these are the collectible cards. I was really, 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 really happy that I think Castor and Calvin, or maybe just Castor, I don't know. But I think they got it so that we would have like enough copies of our own because they were in like our little gift bags. And it was so nice that we didn't have to go and like chase them down because I would have been. I would have been running around like, I need this! I need it! Except I would have definitely just asked Castor if he could find them for me. But I felt bad asking for so many things. But I have my full set. And it looks like a bunch of you other people got sets as well, which makes me very happy. Yes, I had to go chase them down. Oh God, wait. Calvin, should I call you Soldier Rig or Calvin? What do you prefer? I'll call you whichever one you prefer. But yes, they got given out somewhere. I know we ran out. Oh, okay. That might be why then. Because there were a lot of people in the concert audience. I won't lie, from the stage, you could really only see like the first couple rows. Calvin's okay. Awesome. But you could really only see them from the first couple, like see the first couple rows of people, and then from there you could really only see like pen lights. And I saw there were bodies behind that, like there were people there, but I couldn't really see. I won't lie. So I don't know how full the room was, in all honesty, but I'm happy that we at least gave those out. Oh, and Sean, my beloved, I love her so much. Anyways. We took a picture with this. I took this photo. This is Johnny. And I didn't get the name of this guy, but the giant United States of Takanashi Kiara. Iconic. There was a Mirage standee going around, like in the Mirage outfit that I designed, but I couldn't find it. Johnny walked by it at some point, but I don't know what I was doing. I didn't see it. This is Kirha. He's so pretty. Kira's such a good-looking guy. Look, another full set. Wow! I signed a couple of these cards too. Somebody had me sign the card and then they put it in like one of the Pokemon like PSA like grading like plastic tins, and I was like, damn, that means that much to you? Wait, that's kind of cool. Yeah. Oh, and then I watched Monty do a cartwheel. That was kind of crazy. That was like right before I greened out, mind you. Yes! These are so good. Oh, and then the Evil song came out. I don't want to play that just because I don't want to spoil it. But this song is really good. Go check out Evil's new song. Asteroid made it. If you don't like it, then you're stupid. I love her. She's so queenie. Okay, anyway, I had nothing to do with this, but Asteroid did. So I like it anyway. So shout out to that. Sticky at the airport. I need to talk about this. Monty got me a water bottle from the Shake Shack. And I was like, perfect, thank you, I need a water bottle. And then I opened the water bottle. It was sparkling water. It exploded on me. Sticky at the airport. Anyway. Okay, well that's that. This is my Twitter. I hope you like my Twitter, everyone. Let me, close that. Let's go back to this screen. But yes, let me keep talking about everything else, because I have a lot I want to say about the concert. No, the horror. I thought it was normal water, and then I opened it, and it just immediately started exploding. I put the cap back on really quick, but I was already covered in sparkling water. Luckily, Monty had, like, little wipes on her, so I got most of the sticky off, but, you know, You know how it is. Yes. Anyways. Mimi shilling Evil Zone songs before her own Omega. Oh, right! Wait, hold on. What do you want me to say? I love Fatal Evil and Neuro 2. They're so cute. I love them. Anyways, hold on. Typical Mimi. Listen! I will say, if you want to listen to the songs, we will do music videos, and I will do proper, what's it called? Proper promotion when I put out my music videos for them. But you can see them on the releases tab on my YouTube page if you want to just like listen to them now, if you want that. The cover that I did was For Blood by Kira. That one you can't listen to anywhere yet, but I will have music videos shortly. So don't worry. I will have those. They're just not there yet. So, but you can listen to them. They're also on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, whatever. You can listen to them all there. But yes. I had 2 new original songs come out at the concert. Yeah. Yeah. I hope you like them. Divine and In Vain. It's kind of funny because, so for In Vain, Mani and I wrote the lyrics, I think. Mostly Mani, but I feel like I changed a lot for that one. But, Divine was written by Mani and Johnny. And ironically enough, they both, I was expecting them to sing Divine more, but the whole time they were like, wake it again, shake it again. Which is In Vain. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of fun. I want to talk more about those, but hold on. So, before the concert, I need to talk about this. Right before the concert, we were there, really on time and early and everything. But we didn't find this out till later. Apparently, that was the first, our concert was their first, Offkai's first, concert with, real people on stage. They expected us to be, or no, they didn't expect us to be. They knew what it was going to be, but most other people do, the online concerts, you know what I mean? So that was, their first one, apparently, where they had, real people on stage. So I think that's what led to a couple of delays, because, full disclosure, we didn't really do a sound check beforehand. We were like, okay, Monty's going to be singing live, so let's have you do that. I didn't do jack shit. I was just like, whatever, I'll deal. I've dealt with way worse than this, you know what I mean? This is fine. So it was kind of interesting. We didn't have that many hiccups at all during the concert. There was, some breaks in between things that were slightly longer than we wanted. And at the very beginning, there was, a little glitch in the thing, but we fixed it. So it worked out. But, they had to figure out how they wanted to do, the audio, wiring and, the video wiring from, the laptop and whatever. It was really complicated. However, it worked out really well, I think. Like I said, I haven't watched the video yet because, well, I got home approximately 10 hours ago. I don't know. I can't think. Whatever. I got home last night at 3:30 in the morning, so. Monty got home at fucking 5 or something, I think. I don't even think Kira's home yet. I won't lie. I don't even think he's home yet. He's in Germany, but I don't think he's home yet. Johnny got home really quick. He was like, okay, back at my house, everyone, gonna go take a nap now. We were like, we're still on the plane. Fuck you. But it was fun. But yes, it was really, really cool. Shout out to Caster again for giving us, I don't know if it was supposed to be his dinner or if it was an extra meal or something, but we did not eat food before that concert, and we were all kind of can you run to the green room and just get us anything? We just need a little something on our stomachs. And he was like, oh, here's a Chipotle bowl. And we all shared the Chipotle bowl, and it was great. I will say, none of us have COVID, by the way. None of us got sick or anything. I know a lot of people were oh, we got sick post Offkai. None of us did. So, if you came into contact with us specifically, you don't have to worry about that. But we shared a lot of foods the whole time. It was kind of fun. There was points where we were oh, here's a bunch of things we want to try. Let's just each get one and then we'll just swap it around. So honestly, the communal Chipotle bowl worked out really well. I don't know what that Chipotle order was, but I really want it again. I don't know what Castor put in that, but it was really good. It was really, really good, and I wanted to keep eating it. But it was great. Shout out to him for giving us that, because I think that got me through that concert. I will not lie. Halfway through my set, like midway through In Vain, I was like, oh, my limbs are feeling a little heavy. Gotta bring it back. But yeah. You didn't eat before a huge performance, bro? Well, we didn't really have the time, like I was saying, because our meet and greet was at 5:30, and it lasted an hour. And then we had to go change into our costumes, because we weren't wearing the stage costumes all day. And changing into the costumes took about an hour. And then by then, we had to be there for our sound check. And we were, like, barely on time for our sound check, which was, like, 2 hours before the concert. But, that's okay. It worked out in the end. I genuinely, like, I don't have any complaints, if I'm honest with you. Like, yeah, there was, like, a little scuff. Like, yeah, a couple things here and there went. Also, I would like to apologize to the one random photographer. I never got their name. I yelled at a photographer. I didn't yell, but I was like, please, don't, please! Because we were backstage right at the very beginning of the concert. Like the concert was like just about to start, and there was one cord holding us all together back there, where we were like, okay, nobody come backstage through this curtain bit, because there was a like, I don't know if it was like an HDMI cord or whatever. There was one cord plugged into the laptop that went all the way across that whole area. And it wasn't long enough to like lay flat on the floor. So it was kind of like dangling. And people kept trying to go backstage. And by people, I mean, it was truly just this one guy. He went back the first time. He kicked it, pulled it, unplugged it. And I was like, you just kicked it. I just told you not to kick it. Please watch your step, please. And then, and the first time it wasn't that bad. I plugged it in and I fixed everything. And then he tried to walk back a second time. And I think I literally put my hands out in front of him and I was like, no, sorry, no more. You can't, I'm sorry, please don't kick the cord. And then he kicked it a second time and I was like, So if you were wondering why there was like a tiny little bit there where Hit Me Up played for about 4.4 seconds and then immediately stopped, that's what happened. Because when I plugged it in again, it immediately started playing and I was like, please, no! So then I ended up blocking that backstage thing with like a chair, and I was like, I put a little arrow on the backside of it in case somebody opened it, and it like pointed to the other side so nobody would step on the cord. Because I was like losing my shit back there. I was like, please stop walking here, please, I beg. He definitely didn't mean to. It was not malintent. I think bro was just a little clumsy, and that is okay. I was just like, I kind of feel bad because I was like, no more, no. I didn't know about this. I thought you clicked the wrong button. No, because as soon as I plugged it in, it was like, oh, you want to play the like, I guess like recently played thing, and I was like, no. I need you guys to know our like setup for that concert, it worked really well, but I think I was the only person in Asteroid who knew what the fuck was going on. Because they explained it to like everybody else, and they were like, right. And then Kira was like, I don't get it. And then Mani was like, And I was like, okay, Johnny, all you need to do, when I go on the stage, you press this one button. That's it. Nothing else. You press one button. And then luckily he did it, although I think I was standing on the stage waiting for them to press the button for like 60 seconds or something. It felt really long, but it was really fun. I will say, we were the only people backstage, like just us and Asteroid, so we were having like a fucking party back there. It was really fun. And it was also funny because during Kira's sets, because Kira just did DJ sets, right? I did like idol style, like dancing and stuff. And then Mani and Johnny did something between like K-pop idol style and like American singer style. I don't know how to describe it. It was kind of like a mix. Like they weren't dancing as much. But yeah. I could have brought down a stream deck and made it even easier. It's okay, it worked out. It worked out. It's fine because the way we did that entire concert in fucking OBS, mind you. Because we were like, how do we make this work so that we just play the one thing and everything goes well? And I was like, you just hit the little I button. I'm literally streaming in the exact same program right now. It's like you just hit the one little I button, that's it, nothing else. The videos were not on loop or anything. I was worried about that. It was fine. But yes. But it was very fun. It was very fun. I will say again, like, you guys know how many live shows I've done, like, previously for various things. Despite those two tiny hiccups, and I can't stress, they were so tiny. It was truly like a nothing burger. The cord stressed me out at the time, but like afterwards I was like, oh, it was fine. Because I put the chair there and I covered the cord with the chair so no one could walk through it anyway. So it wasn't really a concern after that, which was great. It was fantastic. But yes, shout out to all of the tech people, by the way, mind you. I don't have their names written down, and I don't want to only say like 2 of them and ignore a couple people. So, but all of the tech people, thank you so much for all of your hard work. Those of you on lights, the sounds, the TV thing. That one guy whose name I never got, but I was like, OBS is not doing what it should be doing. And he was like, oh, here, let me fix that. And he was just so chill. He was like, oh yeah, beep, 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 and fixed it immediately. Shout out to that guy. You were real chill. And he even offered to stay after the concert, but then he was like, but then once our concert got the delay, he was like, okay, I can't, but like, you know, I'm sure somebody here can help if you need it. Luckily, we didn't need it, so it worked out. But still, it was really good. Hi, Python, welcome. OBS is goated. People laugh, but OBS can low-key do anything. That's true. It worked like fantastically well. I didn't think we would be able to do the like split monitor situation the way that we did, but it worked out really well. Anyways, for the concert, the set list was Kira did Fake Heart, and then I did my 3 songs, which was Divine, In Vain, and For Blood, and then in that order. And then Kira did was that Hit Me Up? No. Hold on. Kira did another song. Hold on. My brain. And then Monty and Johnny went on and did their set list with Distant, Do You. I'm opening it up. Give me just a second here. Yum, yum. Oh, the second one was Getcha. Right. Kira's second one was Getcha. And then they did Distant, Life, Do You. And then Monty did a new song of hers called Crave. And Crave was really good. I don't know if you could tell, Monty was live singing for those, or for, at least for Crave, I don't really remember. If it wasn't obvious by my lack of microphone, I did not live sing. I was going to, but then I was like, we don't need to deal with this in the tech setup of all of this. I will just not. And it worked out, honestly, probably better that way. So it worked out fine. And then we did a big long DJ set with Kira where we all kept jumping on and off the stage. Mind you, nothing in our concert was choreographed. Not even my dances were choreographed. None of it was. But yes, in the last thing, it was Hit Me Up, Nice Type Monster, and Wild Card. And we also had a cute little intro video with Ari, one of our other producers in Asteroid. The only other Asteroid member who wasn't able to go to that, but Ari's really chill. Ari made the Divine instrumental. But yes. Yeah, there was no choreographed anything. We had very basic blocking, but we kind of threw it to the wind after a certain point, because for me, the stage was a bit smaller than what I was practicing in my room. So I was like, fuck it, we're just gonna ball. I was like, fuck it, we ball. Monty and Johnny, they actually practiced something after they saw the thing of the stage. I don't know how well it went for them. It looked like it went well. I thought it was pretty good. And then Oh, Mani sat in a chair for Life because she did like a slow version of Life. And our original plan was to run around the other side of the stage and take the chair off the stage. And then I looked back behind the stage and there was just equipment and I was not able to get through that. And I was like, right. So the chair stayed on stage, but it was off to the side, so hopefully it was fine. And then we picked it up afterwards. I think we played it off pretty well. And then all of the DJ stuff at the end, we were just like, let's just get on stage and start fucking running around. It was like, it was just straight vibes. There was no planning. I feel like that probably was obvious, but it was very fun. It was very fun, you know, and as long as it was fun, who cares? I really like the mixing into the, like, one song from the other song. Kira, like, pre-DJ'd that with Ari, I think, where they, like, set the in-betweeny parts of the song, so they flew into them, like, one at a time. I don't know, it was really nice. And, yeah, did you guys expect me to sing For Blood as my cover? Did you expect it? This isn't in my plans, but I guess it's fine. We were talking about that. Kira and Mani are both a little bit more, like, generally anxious. So they were like, every time something bad would happen, they'd be like, oh, okay, what do we do about this? Okay. And then Johnny and I are both just kind of like, fuck it, we ball. Who cares? Whatever. It happened. Let's continue. And I feel like the mindset behind that was just so much more chill, you know? So much more chill. But yes, Mani's voice sounds exactly the same live. It's insane, right? Yeah. She has a wonderful, amazing singing voice. It's crazy. Crazy good. Crazy good. The Mimi mindset. The Mimi mindset goes kind of insane. I won't lie to you. And then we met some people, like, after the concert. It was really nice. I saw somebody, I don't want to say their username because I don't know if they're, like, a public cosplayer or not, but I saw somebody who I met, like, once, like, 7 years ago again. And then she was like, you recognize me? And I was like, you recognize me? And it was kind of crazy. And, like, on the way back. Hatsune Mani. Hatsune Mani. Yes. It was really, really cool, though. The concert was, like, kind of crazy. We have a lot of videos from backstage, which I'll probably mix into the vlog, to be honest. Where it's just, like, you see the people on stage dancing around, and then you just see, like, you turn the camera, and it's, like, Johnny twerking backstage. Full disclosure, Johnny and Kiara were like, let's go take a shot before this concert. And then they did. They left, and they went and took a little shot before the concert. And you know what? I think it worked because their energy was crazy. Their energy was crazy. I was sober. Mani was sober as well. But you know, I can see why it worked for them. Honestly, also, I need to sing so many praises. Everybody looked so good during the concert. I had no idea what anyone else was going to wear. Well, I guess I knew what Mani was going to wear, but Kira and Johnny, they both had these outfits that made them look like little K-pop stars or something. I don't know. I really liked, Kira had this, like, fishnet, like, tee with, like, an oversized jacket and, like, these, like, funny glasses that looked really good. It was crazy. And the way he jumped on stage, I didn't think Kira could move that fast. I won't lie to you. He, like, flew onto that stage. It was kind of crazy. I just watched that chicken turn into, like, a fucking hawk or something. I don't know. It was really cool, though. And then Johnny's energy is, like, infectious. I feel like anytime I was slightly unsure about what was going on, I would just look at Johnny and see him doing whatever the fuck he was doing, and it would immediately fix everything. It was great. And Mani is such a cool girl vibe, I feel like, on stage. Maybe not, like, when you're talking to her, but on stage she was giving such cool girl vibes. I was eating it up. I was devouring it backstage. Yeah. And then, I do apologize for our concert running a little bit late to start. Like I said, it was just we were trying to solve all the tech issues and things beforehand. But it worked out. It worked out. Yeah. And then, everybody got the little freebie tickets and the little collectible cards and little signed merch thingies. Yeah. And then that night, I was supposed to go to the Aqua concert. I won't lie to you. I had like a scary experience in the elevator, or not in the elevator, outside of the elevator of our hotel. Because I was stupid. Monty would yell at me if she heard this, but I was kind of stupid, and they wanted to go to Oshi Bar, I believe is what it was called, and I was like, okay, cool, let me just put our tripods and cameras back in the thing, because I got stopped by somebody outside of the con for like a picture, and it was fine, and I took a little picture, but then by then I like lost everyone, and I called Johnny, and he was like, oh, where are you? And I was like, oh, I'm at the crosswalk. And he was like, oh, okay. And I was like, oh, is he coming? So I kind of just stood there for a bit, and then I was like, I don't know. And then I ended up just texting them, like, I'm gonna go put the like tripods and cameras away into our hotel room, and then I'll meet them there. And then there was a very scary man that I encountered, and I won't go into it more than that, but there was a scary man in our hotel, and that was a situation, and I did not want to leave the room after that. And it was even worse because he followed me. He followed me up, and I didn't want to go to our actual floor, so I went to like the fucking like 8th floor or something, like way high in the thing, and then I walked down the stairs, and I took the elevator down, and I was like crying the whole time. It was kind of a mess. And then I went to our hotel room, and the hotel room keys were broken. I couldn't get into either fucking room despite having a key for both of them. So I was just sitting outside of our hotel room, like crying. And then these poor women who did not have anything to do with anything. These poor women, they did not speak English. They walked by me and they were like, you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm good. And then I called Monty and I was like, please come back to the hotel room. And she was like, what the fuck? I'm on my way. And she didn't ask questions. She just like booked it. And then she got back and her keys didn't work for our room either. So then they called Johnny and Kira to come back. And then they had to go to the hotel like lobby and get our fucking keys fixed. Mind you, they only half fixed them. The room keys to like Monty and my room still didn't work, but at least we were able to get in there. And then I kind of just like rotted in the bed for the rest of the night instead of going to the Aqua concert. But I really wanted to go to the Aqua concert, but I couldn't leave. It was one of those things where I was like, I didn't like that. But oh well. Well, that happened. Anyways, luckily, like I said, I saw a lot of videos from the concert on Twitter. So I was still kind of living vicariously through those. It worked out. It worked out well enough. I'm sure I'll find like tickets to watch like an online viewing of it or something somewhere. I don't know. It'll be fine. And then Saturday was really cool also, but I was kind of dead Saturday. Like Saturday morning I was like, mind you, we got back in at like 2 a.m. So that kind of checks out. But then I got like a really late start Saturday. Wait, no. Well, that's Sunday? I may be thinking of Sunday. I don't know. Anyway, we got back out there Saturday. We had a great time. We met a bunch of people. We went to... I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about this. But it's over now, so probably. I don't know. I won't just in case. But Saturday night we went to an event where we like mingled with a lot of people. And it was really nice. I met a whole bunch of other people there. I won't tell you who I met, because I don't want to have to go and veto every single individual person to see if I'm allowed to say they were there. But just know that I met a lot of very wonderful, very kind people. And some people that I met, I'll call a couple of them by name, actually. I met Nyaruchu. We've been, like, mutuals for, like, fucking, like, 7 years or some crazy number, I feel like. And it was really nice to meet her in person for the first time. They were so sweet, so sweet. Also a really good hugger. Yeah. There was this one guy, I don't want to give away, I don't know, I remember the thing that he was, or I remember his name, but not the thingy that he was from, like the company that he was from, but, he was really nice. He went to our panel and our meet and greet, and then, maybe he was at the concert too, but he was at this, like, other thing, eventually, this, like, meeting thing. And he was really nice. He was, like, hyping us up during all of the stuff, and he was very engaged. So shout out that guy. You were really, really nice. He was, like, just very, very, like... I don't know. He gave us energy by feeling like he was like so into it. I don't know. It was great. A lot of people did, to be fair, but that one guy, we talked to him at the thingy after, and we were like, "Thank you for that." And he was like, "Yeah, I tried to do that. I don't know. You guys were really interesting. It was really nice." And then Mimi attracting creeps as usual. I don't know why it always happens. I don't know. Low-key, though, I really shouldn't have walked away alone. I thought, because I was like, oh, it's right there. You know, there's, like, weebs everywhere. I'm sure it's fine. Of course, I got stuck into one zone where there were no weebs. There were no weebs. Naruto Mimi met so many girls with nice asses. Seems like she has a type. What are you talking about? I didn't even know that about Naruto. I didn't even know that. What are we talking about? But yeah, I met a whole bunch of really nice people. I don't know. Good hugs all around. It was great. It was wonderful. Yum, 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 yum. I made some new connections too. I'm gonna see if I can do some things for some people. Is that vague enough for you? Perhaps. But yeah, Sunday, I think I was like crashed out from exhaustion on Sunday, I won't lie, because I woke up at like noon. And everyone else was out of the hotel room. Oh, we met Celia, by the way. You guys know Celia? She's like a rigger. She's like an artist and stuff too as well. But we met Celia and we went out for like pizza with her too. It was really nice. She's so sweet. I saw you at Offkai. I'm now a fan. Thank you, Pelarisha. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm glad. Yippee. But yes, she's so sweet. She stayed in our room that night too, cause it was quite late. But she was so sweet. And also gives great hugs. Why does everybody give great hugs? What is this? But it was really nice. I'm mixing up my things a little bit, but I woke up that morning and everyone was gone. Silly was gone, Monty was gone, Kira was gone. And I was like, what the fuck? And then Johnny walks in all casual like, and he's like, oh, good morning. And he walks over, he brings me a little water bottle, he sits down, he gives me a hug, and he's like, how you feeling? And I was like, what planet am I on? Because apparently they tried to wake me up, and I was just fucking out. So, well, I think I needed it. I won't lie. I think I needed it. But that was very funny. Because I feel like I woke up and I was like, what the fuck? And then he was like, yeah, Monty and them already left. They went to go, I don't actually remember what they went to do, but they had something that they had to go meet or something. But yes, that was me post-con. I don't blame you. I feel like you were probably running around way more than me. Because, like, frankly, like, our Friday was crazy. And, like, we had a late night on Saturday and Sunday. But, like, Saturday and Sunday themselves were, like, not crazy. You know? I think the generalized exhaustion just, like, I needed those recovery days. I don't know. But it was really good. What else? Goodness. We met. Oh, there was this one artist. Her name's Cauli. Not K. C-A-U-L-I. Cauli? I think it was Cauli. But yeah. And she had Monty merch. But I was gonna buy Monty a set, and Monty was gonna buy me a set. But when we went up to say hi, she was just like, "No, please, each of you take a set for free." And we were like, "Can we please pay you?" And she was like, "No." And it was so nice. Monty and I ended up picking out little ramen bottles, and we gave those to her. But yeah, and I think Monty also bought some more stuff, like cauliflower. Yeah, like cauliflower. Yeah, she was so pretty too, right? I saw her Narissa cosplay, I think, unless I'm mixing it up with somebody else, and I was like, wow. That is the prettiest Narissa cosplay I've ever seen in my life. And lo and behold, we go to the booth, and then they were like, oh yeah, she's out right now. She's cosplaying Narissa. And I was like, I knew it! I knew it was her! But yeah, she was really sweet. And now I have Monty Bagel merch from my Monty Bagel shrine. Also, I don't know. I think the Monty Bagel merch that, like, the official merch that she, like, has through... I forgot the name. But yeah. is going to be shipping soon if it hasn't already, I think. Something like that, maybe. Yeah. I wore the keychain the entire con. Let's go! Yes. I'm gonna make a shrine dedicated to the one and only Monty Bagel. And she's gonna come to my house and be like, oh, look at that. Oh, I was thinking maybe I'll make like an asteroid shrine because I don't have enough right now for like just Monty, but we'll see. We'll see how it grows. But yeah, the con was really, really fun. Sunday night, I think it was Sunday night, we went to round 1. I met... do I want to say their names? I know I can say a couple of them. I'm not going to say everybody's names because I don't know if I should. But I'll say a couple of them. I met Senna. Senna was nice. He was awesome. He was also really good looking. Not that I didn't expect it, but I was like bewildered. I was like, shit. Oh my god. Another model has entered the fray. Satone, also really, really nice. I didn't get to talk to Satone too much, but really, really nice. I don't know if I could say other people. I met Elena, and Elena bought me a little bao bun from the round 1 concession stand, and it was quite good. I needed that in my life. I met Hazumi. Hazumi was really, really sweet. And also really pretty. And also looks exactly like her VTuber. Another one of those people who just looks like them. I'm kind of skipping over some people because I don't know if I should say that they were there. But everyone was such a pleasure to meet. Yeah. And everyone else. Yeah. Should all move in together and make a giant shrine. That's what I want. I want the asteroid hype house. I've said that as like a joke before, but it is so real now. I kind of want like all of us to have like our little houses and then like a little courtyard in between them so we could just kind of hang out. I want some of that. Can I get some of that? Yes. I definitely have more to say, but I'm kind of blanking on a lot of it. I've got all my little cards and stuff. I also collected a bunch of the ribbons, like badge ribbons. I have a bunch of them. But I didn't put them on my my badge because I wanted to keep the Bozu Buddy one nice. Because I'm a little freak. I wanted to keep the Bozu Buddy one nice. What can I say? I'm happy I brought this little card tin, though, because it came in handy. Did you ever pull the yacht joke on Monty? I did, but I did it in a way that you would not expect. It was the first day. I forgot to say something about that. It was the first day. We were in the car on the way to the airport to, like, fly there. And there was straight up a fucking yacht, like a big-ass expensive boat right next to us on the highway. And I said, and I like stopped right next to us. And I looked at Monty and I said, oh, that's from Kingley, by the way. That's for you. She was like, what? and then she looked and then I was like, it's a yacht. And then it clicked and she was like, oh, holy shit. And then she was confused as to how I knew about that joke, but a quick describe and it was fine. A quick description and it was fine. Yes. You would want that? Yeah, I would. I want to live in the same house as the asteroid people. It was so fun. You ratted Kingley out? I thought I was supposed to. Was I not supposed to? Oh, God. Well, I did. That's awesome. Yay! Oh, glad. I had the little printed out picture of one like on me and I was ready to do it, but it was funnier with the real one. You were okay, good. What else? What else? I know I'm forgetting like 50,000 things. We hung out a lot in the Airbnbs and just kind of vibed together. It was really, really nice. It was really nice hanging out with them. I want more. Can I have more of that? I'll take another one. We were already talking about like future cons we want to try and like see if we can get to do together. Because I could be wrong. I think Offkai doesn't do returning guests. Like, I don't think they do that. Because I think they want like new guests every year, right? So obviously, we might go to Offkai again anyway, but we're not really sure. So we were talking about like other things. What, really? Yeah, because there's so many like VTubers and VTuber adjacent people. I feel like having repeat ones would kind of fill up the roster. Yeah. So we were like thinking about what other cons we could do. I won't tell you because obviously nothing is like solid in where it needs to be yet, but we were talking about it. Sneak yourself in by disguising yourself as other VTubers. Well, that seems like that could cause me some problems. I walk in and I'm like, "Hi, I'm Hazumi." Right. Not gonna lie, I'll probably go to Offkai again just because it was so fun. Yeah, I really liked how like the thing that I like about Offkai, right? That's different than other anime conventions. It kind of had like a it had like a similar vibe to BronyCon. Because think about it, like, BronyCon is a convention for like just My Little Pony, right? Or it was, it doesn't exist anymore. But you know, I'm using it as an example. And like everybody who's going to it likes My Little Pony, so you feel like a little solidarity. Normal anime cons, like you got people who like all sorts of different things, or like Comic Cons or whatever, like you can find your people, but not everyone there is your people. This kind of felt like everybody there is your people, because everybody's just there for the VTubers of it all. Everyone's there for the VTubers of it all. And like anything by extension like related to that. So it had like a really nice vibe to it. You know? Mimi going to Germany incoming. Honestly, I would love it. Take me to Germany. Because Kira kept saying that America looked like a movie set to him. And I can see why. California looked like a movie set compared to everything else. There were no people in San Jose. Did anyone else notice that? Like, walking around, like, there was, like, fucking nobody there. I thought it was, like, a busy city. It was, like, 3 people on the streets at any given time. Like, except for, like, maybe, like, around the con center itself, there were people, obviously, like, for the con, but there was, like, fucking nobody there. Yeah, San Jose was so empty, right? Right. See, it's not just me. I don't know. I'm telling you. There were buildings, but they felt like car culture. Oh, so true. So true. Were there a lot of cars? I mean, yes, but not really. I was expecting it to be kind of like, maybe not New York or LA, but like something like that. But it was like very empty, apart from the con. I don't know. I can only imagine how little goes on outside of convention time there. I can only imagine. I haven't been to Cali since 2016, and it was busy-ish, but not what I expected. Anaheim specifically, so I don't know how it compares. I don't even know where Anaheim is. I won't lie to you. I don't even know where that is. I'm a Floridian right now. It'd be so cool if you went to a con in Germany, because I can go to Germany. It's close. Ooh! We'll see. We'll see. We gotta look into some stuff and see if we can do some things. But, I mean, I'm thinking about it, right? Like, Kira's German, so they must want him there, right? Maybe. If you ever find yourself in Canada, I shall be there. Oh, I want to go to Canada. Let's go to Canada. Let's just do this over and over. Let's do some more. San Jose is definitely more of a business city, not really a touristy city. Oh. That makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense now that I'm thinking about it. That makes a lot of sense. Well. Oh, this is not related, but when we went to the aquarium, we saw 2 turtles doing it. I didn't need to see that. There were 2 giant turtles doing it. Ayo, Vettel? Oh god, no, not Vettel. They weren't green, they were like they were like brown turtles. Like with the little box turtle like paintings on them, you know what I'm talking about? Yes, pertinent details. Well, yes. Well, yes. Not metal. I didn't even think about that. No. No. It's funny though. It's funny. I won't lie. I won't lie. It was funny. Also, there was like a little, what is it called? Like a touch pond, like in an aquarium where you can like pet the little stingrays and stuff. I convinced Kira to pet them, even though he was very apprehensive about it. I don't think he liked it, but I'm happy that he did it. I'm trying to think of other things. I know I have like a whole lot. We took a bunch of photos, and I have like a whole bunch of like my little cards. I have a bunch of business cards. Kira brought a bunch of his little German snacks, and I keep thinking about those and how much better they were than American snacks. Which is funny because he was like expecting the opposite. Well, I'm gonna take some things out of my bag and see if it jogs memories for me, because I haven't emptied this bag yet. Friendly reminder, I just kind of hopped in here. Oh yeah, well here's one. We went to in Japantown in San Francisco, in that little mall. They had like a little store that had Madoka Magica Nendroid Petite blind boxes. You know what I'm talking about? And I was like, oh my god, I haven't seen one of these in like years and years. And they had like 7 boxes of them there. They were like $30, so they were kind of expensive, but so I only got the one. But I did get one, and I got the secret one. Like you could get the 5 girls in like their magical girl outfits or like their normal ones. And I got like God Madoka. I didn't even know this was an option. But I'm really happy about it. Loot box is right. You know what I'm saying? I won the lottery on that. Who's another turtle? The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't know. I also got my many cameras. My vlog camera has an Ina sticker on it, and then the sub cameras that we used for the angles for the concert have Corone and ooh, hold on. Oh my god. Oh, yes, okay. Corone and Okayu on them. Sorry. The SD card fell out and it scared me. But I'm gonna go through the footage after the stream, and I'm gonna upload all of the like little photos and things we took together to a little drive for us, and then it'll be really nice. I think there was a whale with an Ina jacket there. Ooh. I don't know. There was a lot of really cool happies. I got a card for somebody who makes happies, and I wanna see if we can make like Mimi happies, because I really want that. Happies, if you don't know, they're those like little jackets that like the like lightweight jackets that all the WOTA people use. I want a Mimi happy. I want some of that. That would rock. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah. I want some of that. Yeah, I want some of that. Mimi happy. I would die. Need me a Mimi happy. Yes! I feel like that would be so good. I don't know why. I felt like I truly went into this convention thinking not a single soul would know me, but I got recognized so often. I don't know. It was awesome. I was like, wow, you guys are real. Think about that. Think about that for a moment. Let's see what else I got in here. Oh my god. I think, actually, you know what? I won't say the name because I don't remember and I don't want to get it wrong. But one of Mani's one of Mani's bagels, if you will. You guys are my Bozus and then Mani's bagels. I have my ASMR, my little CD from ISD. This is so cool. My little album. Oh my god. Anyway, one of the bagels had these like, I don't know if it was like real metal, but it felt like real metal. They like hand carved bagels out of real metal and gave it to us. Like each one of us got one. And that is like kind of insane to me. Also, People stand Mani's mod got all of us the Takanashi Kiara POV albums, which, if you don't know, everybody else in Asteroid worked on POV. Mani and Johnny wrote like every song on there. I think Ari worked on it as well. I don't think Kira did, now that I think about it, but I might be wrong. But yeah, really cool either way. Yes. I'm going through my bag now. We're doing this together. We're doing this together. I got... let me just show you. Let's go to the other thing. I could show you on the cat cam. The shitty little cat cam. Which, by the way, now that I have these new cameras, the cat cam won't stay shitty quality forever. Because I will actually swap it to like a good quality camera for like sewing streams and stuff. But for now, it will still be shit. For now, it's shit. And that's okay. Okay, hopefully this is fine. I like cleaned my room before I left, but I didn't like fully, you know, reorganize it or anything. So it's a little interesting in here. Okay, let's hula cat cam. Wow. Okay, so let me show you. We got this. I showed this to you already. Oh, there's so many reflections in that. But yeah, you get it. I love it so much. I love it so much. And then this is still in the plastic, but this is the oh god. This is the POV album. This is the front. I'm excited to open it. I'll take it out of the plastic and put it with my little Kiara figure after this. This one I got from the aquarium. It's like a little patch and like a little pin. I wanted to get a pin, like a little enamel pin, from every aquarium that I went to. Hasn't worked for all of them because they don't all have them, but I'm happy I got the one. This is like the farthest I've gone for an aquarium. And then I have another one for, I think the one in Jersey. I don't remember. But that's like a little baby collection I want. Okay, hold on. There's so much in here. They did little, I won't show you the inside of it, but they did these like little guest goodie bags with like guest guidebooks. The backside has buff. That they gave us. They were forged in bronze. Right! That is insane, isn't it? I still have mine in here, but that is like the most crazy thing ever to me. We got a whole bunch of photos. I don't know if I could show too much of this. Wait. Oh my god, I put everything in here so it wouldn't get bent. This is art by Cauliflower, like the one I said earlier. This is the Mani art she did, and then I had Mani sign it so I could be special. Look, she said, "To my love, Mimi. To my love. I'm her love." You see that? Yes. Be jealous. Okay, wait, I have so much here. Wait, and I want to say thank you again to Stella Foz. She got me this even though I couldn't, even though I couldn't go to the concert. Even though I couldn't go to the concert, she got me the little commemorative, like, viewing thing. And it makes me really happy. I'm so happy I could have this even though I couldn't go. Thank you, Stella Flowers. Thank you, Stella Flowers. I still feel bad. I really wanted to hang out with you more. I wanted to. We were running around like chickens with our heads off, though. Okay. And then... These photos are so... But we got... Luckily, the camera quality is really bad. This is what we got from the, like, Ferris wheel. They, like... This is photoshopped. We went there in, like, the middle of the daytime, but I like the photoshopping. It's kind of funny. And then in this thing... I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the camera. You can, like, look in there. Oh, it's upside down. And, like, the photo is, like, in there. It's kind of cool. I don't know how this works, but I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Okay, and then... Beep, 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 beep. And then this is the other one I'll show you. Isn't this so cute? The quality is bad, but that's okay. This was like a little, like, camera above us, and they were like, all right, look up. We were like, look up. What do you mean, look up? Okay, it was fun, though. Also expensive. That Ferris wheel was not worth it. It was way too expensive, but I had a good time, so maybe it was worth it in the end. I do still have a small handful of these. A very small handful. But that's okay, because I get to keep one. And I said I would save one for Heaven Hoshi, so. Yes. Hold on. Hold on. Mimi's digging out the bag right now. Digging out the bag. Oh, this is from Lord Penguin. Hold on. I got this. You see? It's from Lord Penguin. The corner got like a teeny weeny itty bitty bit bent, but not that much. Yeah. Lord Penguin, I don't know if you're here, but thank you. It's so cute. This is the one fan art that I got, I think, in person. No, I really like it. I like it the way that it's me as a Bozu. Or a Bozu as me, depending on how you want to look at it. I like it a lot. I'm going to put this in my shrine to myself that will soon exist. Here's some German chocolate that Kira got me. Yee. We were like, oh, he got one for everybody, but we were like picking at the other ones. Mine never got opened, but that's okay. More for me, I guess. More for me, I guess. Hold on. I want to find the forged bagel. Hold on. Hold on. I know it's in here. Oh, my pen is in here. I lost my pen. That's where it went. Oh, wait. Oh, my God. I need to talk about this. The Offkai tradable cards. I showed you the cards already, but what I didn't expect was they came in, like, this is, like, torn because I opened it, obviously, but they came in, like, actual, like, trading card packs. Like, that is so cool. This is, like, awesome. I think everybody got a pack, like, when they got their badge, right? But this was, like, this is so awesome. I applaud the sheer production quality, honestly. Okay, here's my Money Bagel keychain made by Collie. This is the side where her eyeballs look kind of stupid. It's still in the plastic because I didn't take it out yet, but. And then this is the side where she looked normal. I love it. I love it so much. It's so cute. It is so cute. Yee. Okay. Also, I kept seeing a lot of people who were like, oh yeah, I pulled you from my Offkai card pack. And I was like, holy shit. Because then they like recognize me from that. I kind of love it. Whoever came up with that idea at Offkai Expo needs a raise. Not that, I think it's a volunteer thing. So not that you're getting paid, but you need a raise. Hold on. Where's my forged bagel? Oh, here's my badge. My badge with my Bozu thing. Wait, can you see the shine? Yes, it's got a purple shine. Yes. I also kind of like this. At first I was confused as to why it had like the two danglies, but it's because it doesn't get twisted and you can see the front no matter what. Makes sense. Makes sense. Picasso. Makes a lot of sense. Picasso. You know, if the golden bagel is in the other bag, I won't be able to show it right now because I won't be able to get it. I thought I put it in this bag, but ooh. Oh, I can show you these. I drew on some sticky notes on the way over. I drew on some sticky notes. First, this was on the plane. You got me and Mani doing an outfit swap. Oh, this quality is so yummy. Outfit swap, Mimi and Mani. Isn't that great? Eh. And then here's like a posing for photo one. I don't know. I was doodling on the damn plane in excitement. What can I say? And then this one was biblically accurate because I like saw this coming. Mani and I sat next to each other on almost all of the planes. Almost all of the planes, just not the one. But Mani kept taking a nap. And then when she woke up from her nap, she was like, ugh. And it looked exactly like this. And I called it. I knew it was coming, and it did. I called it. But it was fun. Mani kind of confuses me with peace and love because I don't know how she's like fully functional at some random hours and then like very sleepy at other random hours, and I don't understand how it works. But you know, if it works for her, then it's okay. If it works for her, then it's okay. I was going crazy the entire con trying to get your card. I couldn't find anyone to trade with the cards I had. Oh no! Did you get it in the end? Hold on, I have so many things in this bag. That's where my earbud went. Let me come back. Okay, I guess I did not put the bagel in this bag. I put it in the other bag. We did get like extra gifts and stuff. Some of them are kind of personal though, so I won't show them all. But the bagel, the like golden bagel, it was like weighted. It was really cool. And then I got little plushies and well, I got a little plushie. We somebody gave us like I think I don't want to say names. I don't want to say names for the meet and greet, but somebody gave us little 4 little plushies. I think they're from League of Legends, and then Monikin assigned us to them. So this was mine. It's this little guy. Oh, he's off to this little guy. He's got beans in him. He's got beans. I like him. I don't know what it is, but I love it. I like it. He's like stretch ball. He's also got a tail. But I like it. I like it a lot, Picasso. Oh, here, while I have you here, this is the Madoka Magica blind box thing that I got. This is the box. It's kind of fucked up looking now, but you can see it. This is the box. And these are the ones that you could get. Like, you could get, like, these ones. They're, like, school outfits or, like, these ones. And then on the back, it's, like, secret item. You could get this. And when I opened it up, I was like, oh, what the hell? Because I got this one. Wow. God Madoka. She's a secret item. I picked this box because it was heavier than the other boxes, and I thought, oh, mommy's drill curls are probably heavy. But honestly, I'm not mad. This is a good pull. This is a good pull. Okay, I think that's the last of the show and tell for now. Give me just a moment here. I've unloaded everything onto my desktop, and now I don't know what to do with it. Okay, yippee. Okay, controversial opinion, I find baby hippos cuter than baby humans. Yeah, I agree. Baby humans are kind of scary, I won't lie. What about the bronze donut? It's not a donut. It's a bagel. I think I have it in the other bag, though, like in my carry-on, which is not only in the other room, but also unpacked. Just, Monty will probably show at least hers on stream. Maybe I'll show you guys tomorrow or something. I don't know. Yeah, I think I put it in the carry-on because I was like, oh, what if it gets caught in the metal detector thingy, you know? I was worried about it. That's okay, though. But yeah, it's like the size of like my palm. Well, maybe smaller than my palm, I guess. A little smaller than my palm. But very cool. Very awesome. I've never seen anyone forge metal for their Oshi before, but now I've seen it. Now I've seen it all. I believe it was Rat's idea. She can't get a raise. She's already at the top. Oh, let's go for the cards. Yes. Okay, Rat, let's go. Honestly, the biggest brain thing ever. I'm obsessed. I also got cards for some of the 3 a.m. girlies. But yes. I wanted to see if I could like get more cards after the con, but we ended up leaving kind of like not like we left the con itself kind of early on Sunday, and then we were intending to go back, but it didn't happen. Because by the time we were like, oh, we can go back, we were like, no, I think the con's closed by now. But then we heard that people were just kind of partying outside of it anyway. So I don't know. Yum, 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 yum. A moth-like day and night cycle. Maybe. Maybe it's just because she's a moth. I'd believe it. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna make... I feel like we're gonna be doing a whole bunch, but it's okay. I wanna maybe spend today, because I'm kind of recovering, so I'm gonna spend today editing maybe the vlog, and then I know what I want to do for one of the music videos. I want to for Divine, and I feel like For Blood is gonna be kind of like a basic cover situation, so I could do that. I have to figure out the concept behind In Vain's music video a little bit more, but that'll be fun. We'll work on those like kind of periodically. Either For Blood or Divine will come out first. I don't know which one. And In Vain will be last. But yeah, and like I said, you can listen to those new songs on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, whatever, or YouTube Music under my releases tab. Yeah, for now, while you wait. I hope you guys like them, though. I hope you like them. I've never belted like that in my life. The one in Divine was crazy because I had to do like 10 like doubles of it, and like I kept re-recording it, so I was just going Divine really, really loud, but it was good. I have to call my dad back after this. Give me a moment to write that down so I don't forget. Deep voice Mimi goes hard. I was like unsure of how to sing those songs. I won't lie, cause well, maybe not in vain, but Divine for sure, cause it's definitely like a lower voice thing. But Monty and Johnny were like, no, this sounds good, cause I sung it both ways. Like I sung it like how I would normally sing it, and then I sung it in like a deeper tone, and they were like, no, keep the deep tone. So I don't know. I hope it was okay. I did my best. I did my real bestie. I won't lie, I'm like half asleep right now. I feel like this isn't real. Whoa. Very queen-like, a lot of slaying behind the singing. Thank you. I'm happy you like it. I'm already thinking about what to do for next things, but I need to calm your fuck down. Because I won't lie, for the rest of this year, I have... It's either the jet lag or the weed. I will never be doing that again. I'll never be doing that again. I'm just happy I was in like a safe environment, because if I wasn't, I don't know what I would have done. I probably would have just locked myself in the bathroom. It wasn't great. Anyways. Yum. Forget calm, get hype. Yes. For the rest of this year, I have a large variety of things that I must be working on, some of which I can't really tell you about. And I have no idea how it's gonna go, but I feel like I'm just gonna kind of take it all in stride. I'm gonna be busy tonight. Goodbye. Yes. What did you do that was bad? I just got here. I took a tiny bite of a weed gummy. Because everyone looked like they were having fun. They were. And then when our blood pressure started dropping like flies, I was like, oh God. Oh God, here it comes. Just sit down and watch a movie. We technically did, except I don't think anyone else was high at that point anymore. Well, no, maybe Monty and Kira might have been. I don't know. We watched K-pop Demon Hunters. But I was kind of over it at that point. I will also say, everyone in Asteroid, we kept coming up with like little catchphrases to say throughout the con, or not the con, the whole trip, I guess. Like we kept saying right. So now that's gonna be in my vocabulary. And then sometimes it was right, and I told her. I don't know what that's from, but we would say that. And then there was more. Those are like the two main ones, though, for sure. Yeah. I hope Kira gets home soon. I kind of feel bad. For shame, I thought you were a Say-So VTuber. I am a Say-So VTuber. I just wanted to be included. I wanted to be included. And like I said, I did like a teeny tiny thing. And I will not be doing it again. So I'm going back to being sober 24/7. So. Oops. The poem leaf reached her system. Is that what we're calling it? Yeah. Also, I will say I met some other people in the green room, and it was really nice. I met well, I don't know if I should say. Well, one of them that I talked to quite a bit was Yenna Youngblood. She's really cool. She's got like cool girl energy. I don't know. I liked it. I also met a lot of the people from Mythos. I met a lot of the people from 3 a.m. random indies here and there. I met a lot of people. Period, question mark. Yes. But yeah. It was also a little confusing because I didn't know what guests were going to be there digitally or which guests were going to be there, like, in person. So sometimes somebody would say something and I'd be like, oh! I met Ashton Martin! They were super, super sweet, too. So cute, too. We only had, like, a couple seconds to talk, but I'd love to talk to Ashton more. How was Alcatraz? We didn't end up going to Alcatraz. We saw it from a distance, but we didn't end up going because we were looking to buy tickets, and it was, like, really expensive, but also we realized that it wasn't, like, a proper tour. It was, like, they give you headphones, and you just walk around and listen. And we were like, we don't want that. We also didn't get to go to the Winchester Mystery House like I wanted, unfortunately. I think we were a little overzealous with how much energy we thought we would have. But that's okay. Next time we'll go to that. I really wanted to go, but it was a little too far, and also I think we were all kind of like vegged out at that point. Cuz it was still in San Jose, but I don't know, man. Whatever. It was still fun. We also didn't get to do a couple other things. Like, there was, like, a dinosaur museum we wanted to see. There was little diagonal houses in that curvy street we wanted to see. We didn't do those either. I'm a local, and I've never been to either of those places. Oh, my God! See, they are kind of touristy, I think, but I don't know. I like ghost stories and stuff. So Alcatraz and the Winchester Mystery House sounded pretty cool to me, like, on first glance. But yeah, I mean, history's cool and all, but like, I was there for the ghost tours. Oh, and the other thing was we wanted to go to the Winchester Mystery House because they had like a ghost tour thing, but that doesn't start until like July 4th, and we were like, damn, like really, only a week later? But oh well, next time we'll go to it maybe, or maybe we won't. I don't know. Next time maybe. But yes, I had a lot of fun. I kept trying new foods because I really couldn't be bothered to be picky. Not that I'm like that picky, but I just kept trying new foods and being like, yes, a food? I'll eat that. Sounds good to me. A food? Sure. Hold on. My phone's going to die. I need to plug it in. Give me a second. Here, your immersion will remain intact. Yep. Wasn't that good? Didn't you like your immersion remaining intact in such a way? Okay, Yippee. Meow. I plugged my phone in, and it will not die now. Yes. Doesn't start until the 4th of July. Those ghosts are patriotic. Maybe. I won't lie to you, though. I don't believe in ghosts. We were talking about this at Asteroid. I think Monty believes. I think Kira believes. And I think Johnny is, like, indifferent. But I don't believe at all. I'm like, I don't know about that. I'll believe it if I see one. But I haven't seen one. So. Well. Yeah, I don't really know. But I did have a good time regardless. Also, I saw Twitter pictures. You are so short, even smaller than the tiniest Bozu. I'm not that short. Did you see the shoes that I wore for the concert though? I was really tall for that. I was really tall because of those shoes. Those fucking things gave me like 6 inches or something. Crazy. I also kept slipping and sliding a little bit on the stage carpet with those shoes specifically. It didn't happen with my sneakers the day before, so I wasn't ready for it. But if you've seen me slipping and sliding around on that fucking video, well, you know why. How tall is ISD? Very. Very. Quite, I would say. Quite. Is Monty Bagel really tall? Because you looked really short next to her. Monty is 5'5", I think? She's taller than me. That's for sure. 5'6", maybe, maximum, I think. 6 foot, but the Bozu head made me look way bigger. See, yeah, okay, but you are taller though, because you even took the Bozu head off, and I was like, okay, this is still like, you're still tall, you know? I'm like looking up at like a foot in the sky. It was awesome meeting you though. ISD again, thank you for making the big Bozu. It was my favorite. It was my favorite thing ever. I want an army of those. I want approximately 7 billion of those behind me. Yeah, I feel like, actually, you know what? I don't think I met a single person who is shorter than me, though. I think all of you guys are kind of tall. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think anyone who came to say hi to me was, like, shorter than me. The Bozu was so cool, right? The way my jaw dropped. It was crazy. I'm so happy. That was amazing. That was so amazing. I don't think I could have asked for a better con experience. Maybe I could have, like, you know, passed on the gummy, but it was still really fun. I really liked it. And I'm really happy I went with them. I know I keep singing the praises of Mani, Johnny, and Kira, but genuinely, like, that was the best group I've ever been with. They're like attentive, they're funny, they're like caring, I don't know. It was just really awesome. It was really awesome. I really liked it. Yes. Yes. I also like how everybody can take charge in different moments. And, like, nobody's, like, stepping on any toes. Like sometimes, like, I would be, like, out of it and Moni would be, like, on it. Or, like, if we were out of it, Johnny would be on it. You know what I mean? Yeah. It was really nice. Yes. Yes! I'm so happy! That was a healing trip for me. I think I said that to Moni yesterday, but that was very healing. I feel healed. Also, if you saw the big-ass bruise on my leg, no, you didn't. I just bumped into something, and I don't even know what. I just bumped into something. I don't even know what I bumped into. Something. I'm surprised at what Kira looked like from the pic. Yeah? It's interesting because Kira was... I mean, we kind of knew what Kira looked like, but... I don't know. He's really good looking. I'm, like, shocked he didn't show his face, like, sooner. Like, do a face reveal sooner, because, wow. Time to go to every con. Yes, every single one of them. All of them. Let's go. I will say, some people are at Anime Expo right now. I don't know how the fuck you guys are doing it. If you're doing that right after Offkai, you went to Offkai and then you went to Anime Expo like a week later. I don't know how you're doing it. I'm like, not that it wouldn't be fun. Like, I think it would be fun, but I'm so tired. I am so tired. I feel like I need to sleep like 15 hours every night for the next 20 days just to kind of recover. Kira dashing, yes, yes. Also, I don't think I need to say this to you guys, but just in case, none of us are dating. Nobody's dating anybody in Asteroid. The guys are gay. I don't know if I need to put that out there. Some people made like an Instagram post. We deleted a lot of those comments that said that, but there were some people who were like, so which one's dating which one? I think this one's dating that one. They were like, oh, no, not that. Well, no, not that. Well, no, not that. You need more stamina, more standing desk stream. I do need more stamina, I will say. It was really bad. I was feeling it halfway through my set. I was feeling it. However, we'll deal with it later. We'll deal with it later. I'm tired right now. They are dating! No, they're not. Not even Monty and Johnny are dating. They're just like ultra besties. They're just ultra besties. You did go around town. That's why you're tired too. That is true. We did do a lot of running about and doing things. But it was very fun. I'm happy we went to the aquarium. That makes me happy. Pull out the standing desk. I gotta get a convertible one. I don't want to keep moving this one from standing to sitting. It's a pain in the ass. Gotta get a convertible desk. I will say though, the bank account, ooh, the bank account, ooh, I'm gonna be doing some work. We're going back to the commission mines. Because, ooh, it's okay. Low-key, I am still waiting for the down payment on the car and both hotel rooms to come back, and I think that'll make it feel like it was a much less of a thing. But those down payments, man, whew. Monty is dating Mimi and Johnny is dating Kira. No, not that either. Not that either. Worry not. There's no romance. If anything, I was gonna say too, Kira is like a big brother, very much so. A very much big brother energy. Lucas, oh my god, thank you for the 10 gifted Bozus! Thank you, Lucas! Oh, okay, welcome, Vinny, Andre, Raphael, Lord Penguin, Mark, and Julian, Tiberian, Shrek Zuma, Melidal Trash, and Green Bear. Welcome to the Bozo memberships. Yay! Thank you, Lucas. Thank you so much. You guys can now use emotes or check out members only streams. I might do a members only stream this week too. I might. Maybe we'll like edit the vlog together or something. I don't know. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. Yes. Oh, all the emotes. Yay. Yes. Just in time to watch Hell's Kitchen again. Right. Right. The best is cursed that I remain gray in the face of all the green. Wait, yeah, that's kind of true. Oh no, the best. The best, you have your thing turned on, right? Your receiving memberships thing. I mean, you've been one before. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, hold on. What else do I have? Let me take a gander. I have a lot of snacks in here I'm trying to not eat. Wait, did I put the bagel in this? Oh no. I would say there's every area. I love liquid IV, and everybody else kept taking a sip of the liquid IV waters and being like, oh god, Mimi, that one's yours. And I'd be like, oh, Sorgi. Because liquid IV is like a powder you put in your water to make it like hydrate you. But they have a lot of different flavors that I never had in California, so I was trying the new flavors. Some of them were better than others. But fucking none of them had caffeine in them. I was really banking on the caffeine ones. I saved one caffeine one from my house for before the concert. And I chugged that shit right before the concert. But I need ones with more caffeine. What am I supposed to do out here? What do I look like? I don't know. I don't think I have it in here. This is so sad. I'll like to put this with you. Oh, I also bought a cute little necklace from that lady who kept saying, La Boo Boo $6. La Boo Boo $6. I did buy another necklace from her because I really like the little necklaces in her shop. I quite liked them. I've got a lot of flyers and things. I went through a fuck ton of perfume, I will say. There's like not even a lot of that in here anymore. Ooh. Oh, I forgot to give these to everybody. Oh no. Well, I have our aquarium tickets. Was it $6? I think it was like $9. I really don't know what she was trying to sell to me. I won't lie to you. I'm like not even sure. I'm like not even sure. Yeah, I don't know. I still have some candy in here that I took from the green room that I meant to eat and I never did. Well. Oh. Somebody gave Johnny a little rock and now the rock is in my bag. I guess he put it in there when I wasn't looking. I didn't even know about that. I have Johnny's rock. Yes, somebody gifted him a little rock. But, you know. She sold confusion. That. She did sell confusion. And a cute little necklace. Hold on. Oh, I guess I can't show you because I changed that already. Well, whatever. A rock? Yeah, a rock. It's like a little quartz rock. A tiny little rock. I don't know why someone gave him a rock. Not the rock, but a rock. Yes, a rock. A little rock. Not Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Not Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Maybe we learned that Mimi's a lightweight. Caffeine hit her hard and so did the gummy. Well, maybe not to caffeine. I feel like I'm starting to get a tolerance to that because a lot of my medication has a lot of caffeine in it. But, you know, whatever. A little trinket, you know, for good luck. I think that's what it was. I think that's what they said it was. Something like that. It ended up in my bag, and now I have it. So I guess I have the good luck rock. I'll have to give it to them next time I see them. Yeah, maybe I am a lightweight, though. Maybe that is the thing. Because, like I said, I've never drinking or done anything like that before, ever. So, I had no idea. But, turns out I'm the anxious type. So, you know, that wasn't like the most ideal of situations, I don't think. Also, I ate such a tiny, tiny little piece. It was so tiny. Art of Blart, hi, welcome. How are you doing? It was nice to see you. The paranoid type, yeah, the paranoid type. Yes. Money-chan, hi. Hello, how are you doing? I kind of just wrapped up yapping about most things. I'm sure I'll keep thinking of more things, but I yapped about most of it. It's Money Eye Bagel, yes. When did you get home, Money? Like 5 or something? Did you sleep well? My goodness, the gang's all here. The gang's all here. Monkey. I kept calling her Monkey. I don't really know why, but I liked it. I kept saying that. Monkey. But yes. So many photos. I'm very excited to edit the vlog. And then also to look at all the footage. I'm going to upload the footage probably right after stream because there's a lot. Apologies if the bronze set off the metal detector at the airport. It didn't, but that's why I'm saying I put it in my carry-on so I didn't have to worry about it. I put it in the carry-on. That's why I don't have it here. I could go dig it out of the carry-on probably, but I don't know. But that was so cool. Art of Blart. Yeah, you like forged them. You said it was like forged out of bronze with like your like Dremel or something. That shit was crazy. It was really cool. The fact that you cooked that was insane. I would say this, I've gotten like gifts at cons before, right? But this con had like so many unique gifts. Between the like carved bagel bronze bagels. What? The carved bronze bagels. Carved bagel bronze, bagel bronze. And then the giant Bozu cosplay, the little Bozu ribbons, all of the what is it called? CD album thing, the little plushies, all the little notes and stuff. Oh my god, you guys are like fucking cooking. You guys were cooking behind closed doors. It was really cool. But it was really nice to meet all of you guys. Did anyone give you that Pokemon card you asked for? No, but we did get Pokemon cards. Wait, did I put that here? I might have put that in my carry-on also. Well, we did get Pokemon cards. ISD, was that from you as well? I know it was from somebody who brought a bunch of stuff. Or was that? No, maybe. I know it was from somebody who brought like a whole bunch of things because they was like, here's this also as well. Oh yeah. LOL. Yeah. And then Johnny was looking at the Lucario one. He was like, wait, I kind of love this guy. So now if we ever draw Johnny as a Pokemon trainer, he needs a Lucario. Noted. Or was that Zoroark? Was it Zoroark or Lucario? I don't remember. He was sitting too far from me. Either way. Both are good. I got this one with a bunch of Pikachus on it. It's so cute. I want to put it in my binder with all my other Pikachus. And then Mani got a giant chunky Pikachu. And then Kira got another one as well. I'm blanking on which one he got though. Or maybe Kira got the fat Pikachu. I don't remember. Anyways, I really liked it. So we did get Pokemon cards. I feel like ISD was like listening for all of the little like inside jokes and such, and you really paid off with all of those. I was loving it. Kira got Hisui and Zoroark. Oh, that's why I thought I saw Zoroark. Right. Okay. Yes. We'll put that on his Pokemon team. Yes. Wow. But yes, I had so much fun. I know I've been yapping for already 3 hours, which is kind of crazy. I am kind of hungry, but this was really, really awesome. Everything about the con was amazing. I met so many wonderful people. Just know that if I didn't say your name, it's either because, 1, I wasn't sure if I was allowed to say it. 2, there is a possibility if I forgot, but probably not that much. I remember a lot of the people who came up, but yes. Or 3, what did I say for the first? I'm so tired. Wait, I either didn't think I was allowed to or didn't want to screw up just in case. Yes, because there was a lot of people who came up to us that either had like incognito badges or like we met a bunch of people who were like minors and whatnot. I'm not going to say any of your names just in case. And I also don't want to say any of my lurkers' names because I know some of you guys said you were lurkers, but I don't want to call you out like that. But yes, just know that I appreciate every single one of you. Also, shout out that one guy who came in and was like, yeah, I just won this. I won this meet and greet ticket. I don't know anything about you. But hey, shout out that guy. That was kind of funny. Mimi's going to dox you. Mimi's not going to dox you. So Asteroid Music will be on the main Offkai live stage next year, right? I don't know, because like we were saying, Offkai operates in like a way that they like have new guests every year so that more people can get like a chance to be seen. Oh, did Kira just get home? I think Kira is now home. Yay! Welcome home, Kira! I want Kira to come back. I want all of us to get back together again. We gotta bring the band back together again. But yes, I just don't want to say anybody's names without, like, you know. Yes, you know how it is. I have to catch up on this VOD since I just got done work. Yeah. It was really fun. There was like only those 2 like slightly bad things, and like other than that, it was really good all around. Genuinely the best experience I've ever had at a con. Between the people I was with, the people that I met, all of the experiences that we had, how smoothly everything went, like it was great. I cannot sing enough praises for Offkai staff, primarily Castor, Calvin, Cam, I'm forgetting something. Hold on, where did I put it? Oh god. Where did I put it? Hello? Oh, right here. Castor, Calvin, Cam, Yuki, and Christopher. And all of the people who did the tech stuff, all of the people who did the like preparation work. I can't thank all of you by name because I didn't ask for all of your names. I probably should have, but I really appreciate all of everybody's hard work and making sure that all of our events went really smoothly and that we were taken care of and that, you know, we were comfortable and everything. Shout out to the security people as well. Hold on, I wanted to thank. Hold on, there's a name in the Discord I want to thank as well. Give me a second. Just a quick second. RC is one of the people I wanted to thank for the concert stuff. Richter Scale. Thank you for everything you did for security and making sure we felt very safe and like everything. I want to like praise Offkai in general for so many things because like the way the meet and greets were done felt very safe and controlled, which was nice. It wasn't awkward. Well, for us it wasn't that bad because one person at a time came into the room and we were all just sitting at a table like, hello, welcome to the principal's office. How are you doing today? What happened? But it felt really good for us. They all had like the little like asteroid like graphics and things up and ready for us, and they were able to put all of that up without any like struggle or anything. Shout out to Caster for getting us all, even though we couldn't go in the end, the tickets for the Aqua concert, and working hard to just make sure we had the option to go look at that if we wanted to. I do really appreciate that. I think there was one more person on here I wanted to say thank you to. Maybe. I don't want to say the wrong name, so perhaps not. But you know who you are. Thank you very much. Yes, squeaky chair. Oh. You like my chair? You like it? You really like it? Yeah. But yes, I met so many amazing people. And honestly, it was just so good. I've never had such a good experience. Even though I felt very unprepared for the live show just for my own sake. I kind of like, I said this, but I did not choreograph that. And I feel like it was obvious, but nobody said it was obvious, so I don't know. But, and because, but it was really nice. I lost my train of thought that I was saying just a second ago. Oh, Sierra was the other person I wanted to thank. Thank you, Sierra. But yes, can confirm they did interview all fans and pulled up embarrassing screenshots on monitors. What? They did what? Really, your dancing was on fire. Thank you. I truly just said, like, because I was, like, stressing a little bit before the con. I did plan things, but like I said, the stage was, like, a little bit smaller, and I was like, oh, because I was going to do, like, a cartwheel and stuff and, like, work that in, but I was like, it's just a bit small. I don't want to kick anything or break anything, so I was just like, well, I'll just bullshit it. And then I ended up bullshitting all of it, quite literally from, like, top to bottom. But it worked out. I feel like it felt good. It felt good. Will my tone change on this as soon as I watch the video? Probably. However, I haven't watched it yet. They stole Me Miracle Wave from us. That. But that's okay. That's okay. It worked out nicely. No, please, it was so good. I hope so. I I definitely think the energy that I had felt a little more confident than everything else. But that's because, like, not to be, like, cheesy, but that's because everyone was there. Like, they were just backstage, like, vibing, and, like, I couldn't see them, but I know they could see me, because the way the lights were. And it was really good. And, like, seeing Kira go on right before me and, like, how he jumped onto the stage and, like, started vibing like that was, like, a huge, like, boost for me. It was really nice. And we did my call and response at the end. And I remember hearing Stella Foz say, please! At least I think that was you, right? It came from where you are sitting. It was awesome. And we did the call and response, and it was really fun. I didn't know I said it aloud. I was so embarrassed. No, I loved it. I loved it so much. It was a great confidence boost. I was really out of breath for that section too, so like you causing everybody to laugh in the audience kind of gave me like a good like, okay. Anyway. me, yes! I loved it. I loved it so much. It was great. I want to do it again. I truly, like, okay, I will say, Monty and Johnny have always kind of said, like, they don't think they would be good for that sort of thing. But they are. They are. And watching them do it was so good. And having us all together doing that was such a vibe. And we were all dancing backstage the whole time. You might have heard us in the mics at some point. I don't know. Some of the mics were broken halfway through the, like, later sections. So I don't know which ones were on and which ones weren't. However, we were chanting into them and saying things like, you know, do you say, you know, the nice type though hilarious duo, right? No, but they were so good. I love it. Johnny's energy, I said this earlier, it's infectious. It really gives you like something to like feel like while you're going through. It's like a confidence boost, you know? We turned them off when you weren't on stage. Well, that'll do it. I remember, like, at some point they were kind of working. At the end, it was kind of funny. Somebody called us out for this on Twitter. Not called out, but, like, was like, haha, I liked that. We did how do I say? We were doing, like, little, like, okay, goodbye now. Goodbye. Goodbye, bye. See you later, everyone. Goodbye. And then I said, like, bye Bozu or, like, Otsu Bozu or something. I don't even remember. I was drawing a blank. And then Mani started talking into them. And then we heard the audience laughing. And we were like, well, if this is something for them to, like, leave to, you know. It worked out. It worked out well. Johnny twerking, he did twerk. He did twerk directly at the audience. That did happen. But like I said, he took a shot right before. So, you know, and like I said, his energy was amazing. His energy was amazing. There is no oh, wait, I forgot. Yeah, somebody was saying, like, encore. And then Mani said into her mic, but her mic was off. She was like, there's no encore. And then I said it, and I was like, there is no encore. Sorry. Love you, though. And then everybody was like, aw. It would have been good, but we were running too late, so we wouldn't have had the time to do an encore anyway, even if we had something prepared for that. But that would have been really cool. I was shouting it. Oh, let's go. Encore. We were chanting, and then we were like, damn. Oh, no, I'm sorry to kill your vibe. I'm sorry. Oh, but that's like your post-credits scene, at least. Yeah. We were running behind, so I think we had to, like, chop and get out of there. But we have the video. We do have the video. They were already breaking down the room for Love Live when we were walking out. Yeah. Instant heartbreak. Mimi hates us. No! Mimi loves you. We'll maybe plan for an encore next time, maybe, depending on the event and all that. But maybe we'll plan for an encore. Yes. It was very fun. I don't hate you. Mimi loves you. In fact, I love you so much. It was so fun. Everything about that was just fantastic. Fantastic experience all around. Also, the only bad thing is San Francisco is so hilly. San Jose is so hilly. So many hills. My ears kept popping. And now I feel like my ears are like perma-pop. I don't know, though. I think I need to take, like, a 2-hour-long shower and just kind of sit there for a bit, you know? You ever need to do that? It's kind of nice. I also showed Kira at some point in the hotel while Mani and Johnny were out doing something else. I showed Kira HGTV. And we were looking at American homes, and he was like, why does it look like you could just punch a hole through an American home at any given moment? And, well, I feel like you can. Sit in the shower, yeah. 2-hour-long shower, yeah. Decompress, yeah. Y'all don't do that? Do you not do that? Is that not something that you do? Not often, but, like, you know, sometimes you gotta just kind of, you know, drywall versus German wall. Maybe. I will say, Johnny was, speaking in his, like, American accent, because he's British, obviously, so he has a British accent, but he was speaking in his American accent, and then Kira was trying to speak in a, German accent, because he doesn't have a German accent. I don't know, other people say, like, they hear it, but I don't hear it. I felt like he sounds like he's just from California. But it was really nice. And Johnny was talking as an American accent, and Kira was talking in a German accent to throw us off at some point, and it was really funny. I won't lie. But yes, I don't want this VOD to be too long, and also I'm kind of starving. So, perhaps we will call it for today, and I will definitely stream again tomorrow. I'll stream again tomorrow. But I need to edit some of the vlog stuff, get some of the footage uploaded and everything, get some food in my tummy, and go smother my cat again, because I missed him so much. I missed my little cat. He kept sniffing my face, like he was like, oh my god, you're back. I think he's mad at me right now, so I'm gonna go shove my face into his fluff and give him hugs. But yeah, so once again, I just want to say a huge thank you to all of the Offkai staff for everything that they did. All of everything went so well thanks to them and all their hard work. It definitely would not be possible without them. So thank you. Thank you to all of the Bozus and Bagels and I forgot what Kira's fan base is called, but Kira's fan base and Johnny's fan base. Thank you everyone for coming up and meeting us and saying hi and coming to support us at our panel or our concert or our meet and greet in any way. Or even just going to the con and like taking a look at us, or like if you got our trading cards, checking us out after. Anybody who's new, thank you guys so much. My heart is very full. My head is empty, but my heart is full. And yeah, like I said, I'll be streaming again tomorrow and more this week, so we'll see what happens. But I gotta get my ducks in order. I've gotta put my ducks in a line. And like I said, you guys will be getting a whole variety of videos from me. So keep from this convention. So keep your peepers peopled. Keep your peepers peopled. Okay. Thank you guys so much, and I will talk to you tomorrow. I missed you, Bozus. I missed you. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we'll vibe. I'll figure it out. Streams to be scheduled tonight. Thank you. Thank you guys for everything. And one more big thank you to ISD and Stella Fuzz for organizing those big things for the Bozus at the con. I love it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And everything else that you guys did. You guys both did so much. I really appreciate it. Okay. Okay, everybody. Thank you. Thank you so much. And Calvin, thank you again. And Castor, wherever you are, thank you again. and shout out Asteroid Music, my homies. I love them. I love them so much. Oh my god, wait, I didn't even tell you. We did an escape room. We did an escape room together. It was 9 out of 10 difficulty, and I was the only one who ever did an escape room before. And we almost made it. We needed an extra 5 minutes and we would have made it, but we were at the last puzzle. Anyways, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Maybe I could tell you more about that later, but it was good. Spooky even. I liked it. Picasso. Escape room dreams are real. Yeah! It was called It was at a place called Red Door, and it was at Red Door in a little mall, a really cute little mall, and it was called the Convergence or something. Hold on, I'll find it. Give me a second. But it was really good. I liked the production quality on this room. Ones with high production qualities are my favorite. Red Door Escape Room. And we did California Girls, come on. And San Mateo. That's where we went. San Mateo. It was called... Was it not available anymore? What am I looking at? Oh, Confinement. We did Confinement. Theme thriller, 9 out of 10 difficulty. Yes. Well, it was very fun. I enjoyed it. There's a place in San Francisco that has some of the best rated escape rooms in the world. Ooh! Next time we gotta do that. I was just happy everybody wanted to do one. Because at first they were I don't understand what this is, but we'll go. And then I think they really got into it. Especially Johnny. He really got into it. I just noticed my member Bozu looks different from last stream. It's dressed all fancy now. Oh, you got to the... What is it? The 6-month one, I think? You got 6 months in there. Let's go. Okay, Julie. As Money Bagel would say, that's almost a baby. Next time you're in the area, let me be your concierge. Ooh, maybe we will. I don't even know you are local. Although, I guess it makes sense that a lot of the volunteers would be local, but still. I do recommend that one that we went to, though. It was a nice place. Nice place. They also had like a little hint thing in the hallway that was like, you can get an extra clue during your game if you answer this little thing right. And it was like, what do you get if you mix a shark and a snowman? And I was like, a snow shark? And then I thought about it more and I realized it was frostbite. So I got the extra little hinty clue thing for us. Yes. Okay, I'm actually gonna go now. I need to eat some food. What does free chat mean? Oh my god, Kaiozia, welcome! How are you? How are you doing? I didn't change it from free chat. I'll change it to chatting, but that's what it was like while I was gone, in case you guys wanted to like yap or something. I forgot to change it before I started streaming. It's fine. How are you doing though? Yeah, basically that's done though. Basically. Bye. Yes, goodbye everybody. Sorry, it's at the very end now, but thank you so much for coming. Yeah, I yapped a lot. It also feels like it's only been 20 minutes, but it's been 3 hours and 20 minutes. So, we've been released from our prison. Pretty good, thank you for asking. Yeah, I wanted to, for Kaiozia, hold on. Oh, me knocking things over already. I was gonna enter that contest you did a while ago. Hold on, I'll show you I didn't finish the drawing, but I'll show you what I did. Since why not, you know? We're sitting over here anyway, why not? Why not? Hold on. Wait a minute. But yes, thank you guys so much for listening to me yap. I do appreciate it. I know I can yap quite a bit. There you go. Oh, it's behind my fat head. That's great. No, that's really great. No, excuse me. Wow. This is quite old now, but I like the sketch. I like the sketch. Yeah. I don't think I ever shared this. I was gonna do it on stream, but the timing of it didn't work out because that was right before we left for something. That was right before we left for something, and I didn't have the time to finish. I think I went to Jersey. Leaked? I didn't leak anything. Did I? No. I didn't. My two favorite VTubers colliding. Ooh. Yeah, you're really cute, Kaiozia. I like you. I like you. Well, yeah. Sorry, it's just a sketch. I did intend to finish it. The timing simply didn't work out the way I wanted, but yeah. Anyways, yeah. I'm actually gonna go get some food now. I need to put food. My stomach is growling at me. My stomach is growling. You're too kind. No, you. But yes, thank you guys so much for listening to me yap. I hope you enjoy it. Monty Bagel, I do think, is streaming tonight. Her like recap, if you want to go see that as well. I think she just put something in her brigade thing. Let me see. Yes, tonight at 7 p.m. EST, so in about 3.5 hours, Monty will be streaming, so we can see her POV of everything. Yeah. I will be there. I will be there because I am not square. Thank you for the stream. I had to zone out a bit, so I'm about to check the VOD. Yeah, no problem. You were busy running around too, Stellifies. I understand. Millie Moody, my Oshi Kaiozia, you got good taste. Good taste. 10 out of 10 taste. Okay. I'm gonna skedaddaloo. Everyone. Ciao for now, Otsu Bozu and whatnot. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll stream same time tomorrow. Bye-bye, thank you again. Yeah, of course. I hope we get to talk more in the future. Okay. Ciao for now, everybody. My tummy, if it growls at me again and you guys hear it, I'm gonna go. Does Monty stream on Twitch or YouTube or both? She does both, but definitely Twitch. Get some food before you eat your cat. I would never eat my cat. But it's so nice to see you guys again. Okay, goodbye, Night. Bye, Stellifies. Bye, Kaiozia. Bye, Millie. Bye, Zuzu. Bye, Julie. Bye, Palarisha. And thank you for coming. I love new people. Bye, Lucas. Bye. Did I say this already? Bye, Illuminatu. Bye, Fool. Bye, ISD. Bye. Wow. Bye, Zuzu. Bye, Art of Blart. Bye, Soldier A. Calvin. Goodbye, byes. And Apocalypse. Goodbye, byes. Everybody, ciao for now. Sharkman Watcher. Goodbye, byes. I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you tomorrow? I don't know what we're doing, but it'll be something tomorrow. Probably an art stream if I'm honest, but we'll see. Tomorrow. Ciao for now. Ciao for now, Bozu. Ciao for now. Goodbye bye. Goodbye now. Goodbye now. Bye bye. Bye bye. I love you, Bozu. Wait, tomorrow is hold on. Hold on. Tomorrow's Saturday. Dude, the way I don't even know. Okay, wait, I don't know if I could promise tomorrow, but at the very latest Monday. Wait, I need to see if I can promise tomorrow. Wait! I thought today was Thursday! Okay, hold on. I'm a professional streamer. Hold on. I'm a professional streamer. I can't guarantee tomorrow. I'll try. If not, you will see me on Monday 100%. Okay? Okay, probably tomorrow, maybe not though, just in case. I can't it's a weekend. I can't confirm. But probably Monday at least. Yes. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Well, ciao for now then. Ciao for now. Actually, this time. Love you. See you soon. Okay. Okay, bye. Okay. Mwah. Okay, ciao for now. Okay, see you later. See you later now. Bye. See ya. Bye, Bozu. Bye. Bozu. Bye.